Hey everybody, it's your girl BondyBlue, and I am here to announce that I am teaming up with Reset by Design Wellness, a travel and wellness brand that focuses on empowering Black women like you and I, girl. And I am so excited because I have been wanting to go to Africa for forever, and I am finally getting that opportunity with this upcoming Heritage and Reset Wellness Retreat in Ghana. It's going down, y'all, in November 1st through the 9th, 9 days, 8 nights. It's going to be 2 different locations when we're on this trip. This is all inclusive. It's going to come with so many benefits, including an African ancestry test. There's going to be cooking classes, a boat cruise. There's going to be an opportunity to engage, to rejuvenate, to connect with one another, to connect with our ancestors. I am so excited about this, and I'm even more excited that some of my members will be coming along and we can experience Africa together, because this will be my first time. So I am so excited about this. I can't wait to go, and I hope that you guys will sign up. The link is down below in the description box. Don't worry, girl, I will be reminding y'all about this, so y'all might get tired of me talking about it, but that's okay, because it is important for us to all travel and have these amazing experiences, and some of them, girl, we need to have together. So go ahead down below in the description box, book it. Come on in, come on in, come on in, now come on in, now come. Sorry, y'all know I'm weird, whatever.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. So let's go ahead. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. Okay, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the video, right?
Oh, girl, listen, we are back for another Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Caught in the Act Unfaithful live recap review, my thoughts, my opinions on what had went down. Okay, now y'all know that y'all aggravated me to no end. Not y'all, but y'all. Okay, aggravated me to no end about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, girl. Y'all stressed me out real bad. Girl. I was like, I don't know if I feel like doing it. I don't even know if I feel like going down there to talk to them about that, because I don't even know if I feel like watching it, because it's gonna make my nerves bad. And then I was like, you know what, girl, go ahead and get the people what they want. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they need you to curse them out in these comments because they want to act crazy behind a fellow that they don't even really know like that, then so be it. So be it. If y'all want to be in my comments acting like Erica is, and I'm talking about Erica Dixon, because there's a whole bunch of Ericas. If y'all gonna be in my comments acting like Erica Dixon is showing y'all what a grown ass woman should be doing in this situation, I think you are wrong. And I'm gonna just go ahead and tell you to click off right now, girl. I'm gonna give you the opportunity. Click off. It's okay. It's all right, girl. We could rejoin each other at another moment. You know what I'm saying? Now, listen, if you want my opinion on Caught in the Act Unfaithful, please stay, because that's what we're gonna talk about first. That's what we're gonna talk about, all these people first, okay? But when we do get into the thing, if you are about to be real sensitive and y'all gonna come in late and act like y'all didn't hear me say this shit, don't come in here doing the most behind these people. We can agree to disagree. All in the comments. We absolutely can. But what we not gonna do is aggravate the shit out of Bondy on her own channel. That's what we not gonna do. Okay? And that's just why I'm at with it. So with that being said, I hope you enjoy the live. I hope you enjoy the video. I hope you like and share my content. It would be greatly appreciated, especially if you be in here for the free 99 all the time. You could share it. You could like it. It don't cost you nothing. And don't be in my comments complaining about me asking y'all to share my video, because, bitch, I should be asking you for money. Okay, I should be asking you for like $1.99 for per view. That's what should really be happening. But we're not doing that, are we? So just be cute about it. Okay, listen, because y'all act like I be tripping all the time, but really I be like specifically responding to shit that I see. And that's what I'm gonna keep doing. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into Unfaithful, girl, because it was a mess. Girl, this why you can't trust these. This why you can't trust these. And that's why I look at all of these beautiful, capable women with the exact expression that this young lady has on her face right here. Girl. And I say that because I'm going to tell y'all right now. For me, I wouldn't have been 1, 2, 3, or the 4. Okay. I wouldn't have been 1, 2, 3, or the 4. Okay. I wouldn't have been none of these. And let me tell y'all something. Y'all be online when the girls on the internet be trying to give y'all some good advice and y'all want to be in the comments. I'm specifically thinking of a post where a young, beautiful, brown-skinned girl was on a podcast and she was talking about how whenever a man show up with all of them gifts and shit, love bombing her very soon. They done met up one time and now he coming out with gifts and trips and all of this type of stuff. She said that's a red flag for her now. Got a whole bunch of pick-me's in the comments. Girl, shut up. Okay? He can flower me down. He can gift me down. He can fly me out down. Because y'all thirsty for attention. Because y'all can't do none of that for yourself, right? So you got to be extra fucking thirsty and think of yourself as so lucky whenever some dirty dick ass nigga decide to go down to the grocery store and pick you up some flowers that have already been curated for whoever was going to pick them up at the grocery store that day. Okay? Another thing, bitch, I'm grown. I don't want teddy bears. I'm not a teenager. Fuck you showing up with big ass teddy bears for? Don't show up with no teddy bear for no fucking 30. I'm 35. Don't show up with no teddy bear for me. That's just stupid. Now you can show up to our house regularly like, oh baby, you know, I saw this and I thought of you and I got it for you. I accept that. That's sweet. I love you for those small things. But motherfucker, don't ever think you gonna show up on no date with me like stuffed animals is supposed to do something. Girl, we are adults. I'm just saying. So when a girl was telling you on social media that these giving you gifts all immediately like this is a problem, pay attention. He did it to all of them. Every single one of them that he met up with. And honestly, I think he met up with a girl that we didn't see. I think he met up with a girl whose face we never saw because the next date was with the little sad one in the corner. You could tell she the most insecure out of all of them. You could tell she the one all the way in the corner looking sad. Her right there, the most insecure out of all of them. You can see it. And I'm going to tell you how I know she the most insecure because after it was all said and done, and the nigga in the middle then been exposed for being a clown, being a liar, being a manipulator, being extremely crass and not giving a fuck about these women's feelings. And we gonna get to it. But once it was all revealed, she was at the end like, I still have to talk to him for myself. I still have to have a conversation with him for myself. Girl, when you brought up your miscarriage, that nigga told you that y'all wasn't trying to keep the baby anyway. No empathy, no sympathy. Don't give a fuck about the fact that that was extremely insensitive to say that because you didn't want her to keep the baby, her losing it means nothing. Oh, well. And then the fact that you wasn't the only one. The one next to you was pregnant and had a miscarriage too. The one next to you was pregnant and had a miscarriage too. Now, either he out here playing in people's food, possibility, or weak sperm. Whichever one, it don't look good. Okay? Yes, absolutely. You better look at these negative things as positives. The miscarriages were blessings. Blessings. Melodies from heaven rain down on me. Okay? I'm just saying, you don't need to have a baby by a dude that's lying to you and 3 other girls about the actual like situation that y'all are in. Cause everybody thought they was in a relationship with this nigga. Everybody thought they was in a relationship with this nigga. Can I tell you why they thought they was in a relationship with this nigga? Because of his raggedy fucking family. Because of his raggedy ass mama, who has a relationship with all of these girls. This one down here is a fucking family friend. This one up here said she was going to have brunch with the nigga mama on Sunday. That one over there says she know the mama, the stepdaddy, the homeboys, the homegirls, and everybody in your face telling you the script that he tell them to tell you. Mama spending time with all of them. And see this one down here in the corner, Mariah, she the one we here for. It don't even really fucking matter. Girl, the episode might have been about you, but it wasn't really about you. You was just the one that he, honestly, I think you were the one that he did the least amount of damage to. You were the one that's going to be able to support his fucking ass if ever his music career don't work out. You the one that slipped up and had the child for him the first time y'all had sex. So the first time you had sex with this nigga was unprotected. Girl, what's going on? What's going on? Talk to me, my girls. What's going on? Why are y'all having unprotected sex with niggas y'all just met? What's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with y'all? I'm just saying, based on the evidence that we see in this community, in this society, you are going to be raising those kids, that kid, by yourself. It don't matter if that's what happened. Understand that in your mind before you decide to open up your legs to any nigga. Please understand. And I feel like y'all don't understand this. He not gonna help you. Not the way you need. He's not. He's not. Eventually, you will be solely responsible for everything. Pretty much bet on it. Pretty much bet on it. That way, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. My opinion. Okay? My opinion. Child, it ain't just the young people, because it's a whole bunch of accidental pregnancies that's 30 years old, 40 years old walking around right now. Okay? And they had birth control back then. Okay? Hold up, y'all. All right, so let me go ahead and give y'all the breakdown of what it all encompassed. I already told y'all how it went down, but let me give y'all the specifics. Okay, so Mariah met Bobby / Breon. We don't know what the fuck the nigga name is. He telling y'all the nigga name Bobby. He telling these girls over here the nigga name Breon. We don't even know who he is. Y'all don't even know his name, thinking meeting his mammy means something. Get that out your head. This is not the 90s anymore. This is not the 80s anymore. A man introducing you to his family means absolutely nothing. Understand that. If it means nothing for one, it means nothing for all, because you can never trust if the dude that's introducing you to his family is actually doing it because you matter or because he wants the manipulation to be that much more real for you. He's trying to create this delusion for you, and having his family involved, the gifts, all of that shit. This nigga wants y'all to be deeply in love with him before you find out exactly who he is. Purposefully, y'all. This is purposeful. This is intentional. And then we're going to get to the end of the episode, and everybody's going to act like it's all, it's not his fault. It's not intentional. It's just who he is, Yeah, we're going to get to it. So she wasn't really into him when she first saw him because of the light-skinnedness. You know what I'm saying? The first date was at his house, red flag. She was raised by her dad, and he was raised by his mom. So they had that in common, that they both were missing one parent. But y'all know how that works out for men versus women. In my opinion, you being raised by your father, you would think it would give you the game. But in all honesty, what it really does, it makes you exceptional as a young woman. Like most of the time when girls are raised by a single parent that's a father, those women are extremely exceptional because those men can only do so much for those girls. So at some point they grow up way faster because they have to do for themselves in a way they wouldn't have to if there was a mother present. And I'm not saying all the time, but most of the time. Okay. Anyway, also, what's going to happen when you are the daughter of, a father that's been a single parent is that because he's a fucking anomaly, because he's somebody that shows you that there are men that take care of their responsibilities, you're going to go around giving these niggas way more credit. You're going to think that they're just a situation or two away from being like your dad. You are going to go softer on these niggas. You may understand them. You may understand them better, but you will still go softer on these niggas because of who your father is to you. Okay? So I feel like what we end up thinking when we see the young girl raised by the father is that she was going to be able to see this nigga coming a mile away. Y'all, the girl is a she's a behavioral specialist. She's a behavioral specialist. Did not see this nigga coming. And you know what? I'm going to give her some grace. You know why? Because she's young. I'm going to give her grace because she's young. Because it doesn't matter how smart you are. If you don't have the evidence in your life to back up the truth of what a situation really is, you can lie to yourself. You can create delusions in your fucking mind that make you ignore red flags, ignore feelings, intuition moments, telling you something ain't right. Okay? You'll ignore those moments. Don't ignore those moments. But when you're young, that's what happens. I'm sorry. When you're young, that's what happens. That's why I don't be that mad at young women, because I remember what it was to be a young woman, and you really can't help but let all of the socialization and the brainwashing that's happening around you at that age, it's going to affect you. It's damn near impossible for you to not be affected by your socialization by the time you are 22, 23, 24, 25. In those years, you are doing what the world has taught you to do. One way or another, you are literally in your mind working off of what you've been given. No real life experience, just what you've been told. That's why I don't get mad at the young girls like that when they get with these niggas and they don't see it, because they don't have the life experience in order to be able to see it when they see it. Because she got all of this. She got a daddy in her life. She got a behavioral specialist degree, and she still couldn't see this fuck ass nigga coming from a mile away. A musician, a man that's always telling you that all of these fine ass women he's around are just his video girls, women he's in business with. Girl, you know that's bullshit. Ain't no way. You know why? Because you've convinced yourself on some level that most niggas can control themselves. Girl, please don't believe that. Please don't believe that. I'm sorry, but I've already set it up in my mind that at any point in time, anybody, man or woman, can fucking cheat. Can and will. That's what's in my mind. So I've been preparing myself since the first time I got cheated on, okay? To not be heartbroken whenever somebody makes a decision about them and make it about me. Because that's what women do. You internalize. That's what each one of these women did. They was in a room with other women who they know was fucking with they dude, and they instantly got mad at all of the other women instead of being mad at this nigga. Your socialization has taught you to view him being a hoe, him being a cheater, him manipulating you as your fault. So now what do you do in this moment? You feel insecure, you feel defensive, you feel hurt, and now you're on the inside trying to keep a brave face in front of these other women, but then also on the inside trying to figure out what did you do wrong to end up in this situation. I'm just saying. So he a musician, aka thought job. Be mad about it. Don't care. He's always around a lot of women, and he says it's because of his business. One night, his phone kept going off because they lived together. One night, the phone keep going off. She picked the phone up. The nigga gets a picture of a sonogram, not a text message, not no thought pictures with some titties and nothing like that. A motherfucking sonogram. Okay, a baby is on the way. And this is your baby daddy. This the man you living with. This is the man you've been talking about marriage with. Girl, okay. So this just launched her into needing evidence. I feel like that was the evidence in your hand, but okay. Okay. So she says their family is on the line and she needs to be sure before she moves forward with anything. I said, okay. He goes to the club into his mama's house. Red flags. Okay. I want y'all to understand. Red flags. Red flag. He go where does he go to relax? The club in his mama house? Red flags. Okay. He need to take his ass home to relax. There needs to be maybe a bar or a lounge he may like to go to. A certain homeboy he might like to go play pool with or something. But you telling me he like to go to the club and he like to go by his mama house. That's somewhere to pick up hoes and that's somewhere to say you was when you was with the hoes. Yeah, no. Those two things together? No. Okay? Red flags. They investigate him. He takes one girl shopping, and that's the one I think we never really saw. But he took her shopping and spent $1,500 on her. Okay? Then he continues on dates with other women. We saw their faces, which is why I was like, okay, I feel like he went on dates with all of these different women. But that first one, I feel like we didn't know who the fuck that was because they didn't show us her face. When it came to the second one, which was Ashley over here in the corner, we could see her face loud and clear. It is given to me somebody didn't sign the release. Somebody was like, oh no, nigga. They came to her with the bullshit and she was like, oh no, nigga, you could never have me on TV looking fucking stupid. I'll take my little $1,500 shopping spree and be on my way. Thank you. I hope that's what happened. When all four of the women come together, they instantly start climbing on shit like fucking animals so that they can fight each other, acting like crackhead hyenas over this nigga's dick. Okay, light-skinned boy must be tearing that shit up. Mariah literally says, you mad I have something you don't. And that's what most of y'all be on. All of you women. Those of y'all that align yourselves with the wives. Those of y'all that align yourselves with the Ericas of the world. You know, y'all were the smart, dependable baby mama that he dogged out. So you still feel like you the one that got away. Yeah. And you feel like you got something that the other bitch don't have because he gonna always come back. And then you got Bambi over there talking about, oh yeah, see, because I'm the wife. So I'm better than you, bitch, because I'm the wife. That's what everybody's doing. He wants me more. He's gonna pick me. That's all y'all be doing. Is trying to make yourselves look better in the eyes of some nigga. That's all y'all doing. And to me, that's a motherfucking travesty. That's a shame. That's something y'all shouldn't be out here doing like that. Look at these women and look at this nigga. Make it make sense. Thank you, Gina, for becoming a member. Thank you so much. It is greatly appreciated, love. Okay, make sure you check out the community page so you can get that content that didn't nobody else get if they wasn't a member. Okay. I thought the light-skinned one was the one he spent money on. No, she wasn't. To me, you could tell that was a black girl. That was a black girl because it was the hair. It was the way her hair, like it was giving a real good weave or wig, but we couldn't see no edge. So we didn't know what it was, but we could just see the hair in the back. And we could see, you know, the outfit she had on and she was fine and shit. But they walked around that whole store shopping and never showed us her face one time, which made me feel like that was somebody that didn't agree to be a part of the episode after they had already done, you know, the investigation on him. And then they found another girl that he was fucking with too. And so then they make it seem like, oh, it's 3 girls. But he was actually, I think, okay, fucking around with more than that. Because one of the girls even said, who knows how many other women there are? This just the ones y'all saw him with in that little time frame that y'all investigated him. And when I tell y'all this nigga was busy, this is a special type of nigga, okay? When you have the ability to split yourself into parts like that, you really just need to be honest. You really just need to be honest. Like Tammy said, just tell these women you don't want to be in committed relationships. Stop having unprotected sex with them and getting them pregnant. Stop telling them that you really want to be with them. Stop introducing them to your fucking family. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Just say, I am just your dildo. That's all I can be. That's all you got to tell a bitch. There are a lot of, especially grown women, if your dick good and you spend money, a bitch don't need nothing else from you. A bitch don't need nothing else from you. Pick me up, take me on a cute date, spend all your life, your little life skin money on me. give me the dick, and I'm gonna go home, and you can go do what you do. I don't understand what the problem is. Y'all gotta stop trying to marry every nigga that you like having sex with. That's a mistake that you make, bitch. Stop trying to husband these hoe ass niggas. Stop it. Thank you, Pretty Portia, for becoming a member. Thank you, love. We appreciate it. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Like, I feel like there's nothing wrong with a player that's honest about his shit. Okay? Be honest. And if the girls can't take it, you got to send them on their way. But keep it a buck with them from the gate. Y'all don't be wanting to do that, and then you act like it's the woman's fault when you've been like spending money, time, and giving extra fucking effort to make her think that she's the only one. And then when she thinks she's the only one, you like, bitch, that's your fault for thinking that. That's why I'm telling y'all what I'm telling y'all. Okay? Thank you, Shanice, for the super chat, boo. Hey, beautiful. Listen, the way your skin is glowing, I see you love the content. Sorry, on topic. Child, I appreciate it anyway. Thank you. Okay, I would definitely take a compliment that come with money. What do you mean? Thank you. It could be off topic, okay? Yes, I am that vain. I am absolutely that vain where I do not want y'all interrupting my content about shit that we not talking about unless it's to compliment me. Absolutely. I'm so sorry. God is not done with me yet. Okay. So anyway, Mariah has now seen, we got Nicole, Nikki, Ashley. All of them have been with him longer than her. She walking up because she living with him, right? She walking up, you know what I'm saying? I'm the baby mama. He live with me. I got something you don't want, womp, womp. This nigga been with all of them girls 3 to 4 years. He's only been with her at tops 3, 2.5, 3 years. He done been with Nicole, Nikki, and Ashley 3 to 4 years. So he done been in long-term relationships with all of these women. And I really need to understand, what kind of crack does this nigga have in between y'all, in between his legs, for y'all to be out here thinking that y'all go with this nigga and he go with all of y'all? How did that go? I'm trying to understand, girl. Like, how did that go? Anyway, they all spend time with his mom. They all know his family. Ken points out to them that they're sitting there angry at each other because you could tell they chopped the scene up because everybody keep changing positions very quickly. And Tammy holding one down. Tammy was holding Ashley down the most. And I was like, Ashley, I don't know if you noticed, but you are like making a fool of yourself. You're like literally embarrassing yourself. You're the most mad than any of these other women. And I feel like it's because you were dumb enough to really believe him. You really wanted to believe him. See, this girl right here, she was in the same situation as you, but she got a little bit more dignity. So she not playing herself out in the same way. I don't care what y'all talking about. I peeped it. It was the way her vibe was. At first, she was mad. She was climbing on shit. Once everybody had the understanding, she was like, play her with it. Okay, I realize what it is. It's cool. I realize what it is. It's fine. Okay, I see what the nigga doing, but I ain't gonna let y'all know that I went through the same thing that this dumbass bitch did. I ain't gonna let you know that because y'all ain't gonna be looking at me like I'm a dumbass bitch. It's like, ma'am, the fact that you're here, we're all looking at you all like y'all some dumbass bitches. We are, y'all. Okay. Yes, Bodysuit and the one in the black seemed to know about each other. Yes, they did, because they were both like in his videos and stuff. So they both knew about each other, but I think it was from the standpoint that it was just friends and it wasn't no serious shit. Because they was both looking at each other like, bitch, what you doing here? Like, we done been around each other, but I thought y'all was just friends. Because what he does is he'll have all of them around each other and keep everything real light and casual. He probably has gaslit them in order to create that interaction. Like, basically, okay, what I'm thinking in my mind is you have interactions with these women that train them not to ask you too many questions and not to be wondering who this woman is or to even question you about it. Like, at some point the woman probably lackadaisically, with no real thought behind it, asked him a question and he reacted to it in such a hyper manner that it taught her not to ask any more questions or to even, pose a question. You make the woman scared of asking questions and make her think that she's insecure, and then she stops asking questions, and then all of a sudden you turn around and you got 3 other bitches that he's having unprotected sex with that you've been around, and you ain't even saying shit because he's already taught you in your mind not to ask any questions, or he's going to withdraw from you in some respect. Okay? Yes. No public displays of affection. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's my home girl. That's my home girl. All that bullshit. But yes, these women were absolutely in denial about what was going on, because the crutch is, and this is the kicker. This is the kicker in all of this shit. Most of the women want to be manipulated. Most of y'all want to be manipulated. You want the man to be able to mentally control you. You want him to be strong enough mentally to lie to you and convince you of something that makes you feel good. That's what you really want. Just be a good enough liar. Just keep your lies compartmentalized good enough so I can stay happy in my delusion. That's what y'all want. Real nigga shit. Because that's why this one at the end was like, I still need to talk to him. She still need to talk to him because she wants to give him another opportunity to lie to her good enough to make her feel comfortable being back with him, because she doesn't want to leave him alone. She still wants to be with him. She still loves him. She's still digmatized. She still wants the relationship, even with all of this evidence that he don't love you. He lied. He ain't shit. And when it all boils down to it, he would throw you to the side as if you are nothing. But after all of that evidence showed to you, you still want him to come to you and convince you that you should keep fucking with him, even though you know you should. I'm only telling you because I know. I'm only telling you the truth because I know. This is how we think as women, especially smart women. You want the nigga to be smart enough to mind fuck you. You do. Absolutely. There's a part of that that's dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Because you end up in situations like this, where you wanted him to mind fuck you. You wanted him to make you feel good. You wanted him to make it easy for you to just throw caution to the wind and ignore all of your intuition telling you to put on a condom, telling you not to trust him, telling you not to get your emotions too involved, telling you he's too familiar with some of these so-called friends. You wanted to ignore all of that because he was giving you something that you felt like was worth being ignorant for. He giving you gifts. He giving you validation. He giving you attention. He rubbing your back. He rubbing your feet. He paying for stuff. He fucking you good. You getting everything you need from the situation except the fucking truth. That's the only thing you're not getting, bitch. Okay? So that's why I'm a proponent for seeing the situation as it is and deciding what you're gonna do about it. But don't be delusional and don't be mad at nobody but yourself and that nigga. That's my opinion. That's how I be with it. You know what I'm saying? So I was really the most disappointed in Ashley because Ashley's energy to me is really wanting to hold on to him. And I really wanted to know if she stayed with him after the fact, because I feel like she went back. I don't know if any of these other women decided not to fool with him anymore besides Mariah, but it felt like Ashley went back. Okay, so at some point, because Ashley is really needing to be held down because she wants to fight somebody for whatever reason. The nigga who did you wrong is not here. So I don't know why we need to hold you down. But anyway, she says, because she finds out that Mariah is his baby mama and they have a son together. Because a lot of them did not know who Mariah was, or their idea of Mariah was different than what it is. For instance, he told this one down here, Nicole, he told Nicole that Mariah trapped him. She's crazy. She's out of her mind. And he he says that this beautiful girl down here trapped him, and you believed it. Why would you believe that? Most men are out here having unprotected sex because they want to have unprotected sex. They would rather feel your insides than feel the condom. That's why it feels better to them. Their dick juice can get in your brain. Like, at the end of the day, they want to have unprotected sex with women. They do. Most of them really do. So I need to understand why you thought that the girl was trying to get pregnant for him. Not to say that women don't trap niggas, but to be very clear, I want you to know that niggas trap women way more. And don't be so quick to believe that when a man tells you that, girl. That's just dumb for you to even believe him when he told you that this girl trapped him. When it's so easy, all he got to do is put on a condom. How did she trap him? If he entered into the pussy without a condom on, knowingly so, hello, that was your part in knowing that a baby could show up. Like, hello, what you thought was going to happen when you had unprotected sex with her? So Tammy is trying to find out who sent the picture of the sonogram that Mariah saw. At first, we thought it was Ashley, but Ashley was like, no, I never sent him a picture of my sonogram because he came to the hospital with me. And this is when we see Nikki over here moving around in her chair a lot. And Tammy clocks it and says, what's going on? And she said, takes it to the side. And basically she said she had a miscarriage too. My husband was like, I wonder if he was like putting Plan B pills in their water or something, like, doing something in order to cause miscarriage for both of those women to miscarriage like that. Because it's obvious he's just going around having unprotected sex with anybody. That's what's obvious to me based on this situation. Okay. That's why you have to be responsible for your vagina, women. That's why they blame you. They blame you because no matter what, they're going to be able to skate out on the situation. That's why you really have to take the responsibility, because it's going to end up being your responsibility. You're never going to have consensual sex, two adults, a man and a woman. You're never going to have sex, and then they're going to turn around and feel like, okay, if you decide to have, if a baby comes from this situation, we both decided to have unprotected sex. We both knew what we got into. They're not going to look at it like that. They're always going to feel like, bitch, it's your fault. You allowing yourself to continue to be pregnant after we had sex. And then when you talk about, laws and stuff, everybody wants to talk about how, no, you shouldn't be able to just have sex and get pregnant and not keep the pregnancy. No, you shouldn't be able to do that. Oh, really, men? Oh, really? Oh, really? You shouldn't be able to just have sex and then not give a fuck about the kid? You shouldn't? Oh, that's funny. That's really, really funny. Child, the TikTok lives that was going on last night that I was in the room for listening to these people, child, I was just like, oh my God. Oh, the hypocrisy is choking me alive. Oh my God. So, yeah. He out here having real unprotected sex with all of these women. Ashley says Mariah gets on Bobby's nerves and makes his life a living hell. I'm like, so Ashley, you knew about Mariah too? You knew, so everybody knows about Mariah, but they think Mariah is just his angry baby mama who trapped him, who's crazy. Like, you got to know he don't love you if he's out here telling people that about you. That's insane. The triangulation that he's creating from telling the other girls that the one that he wants to keep is crazy so that he can isolate her, so that they will not listen to anything she says. If she ever comes up, because she has the most evidence, because she lives with him, she has the son with him. In his mind, she's the more valuable, so she's the one that he needs to protect from everybody else. Make her feel like she's special. Tell all the other girls, don't listen to her. She's crazy. That way, they won't ever really pay attention to what's going on in that relationship, because they already feel like she's crazy based on what he's told them. Triangulation. And y'all wonder how that shit could have happened with Scrappy, Bambi, and Erica? Just because one relationship started before the other. And it's on reality TV. Just because of that, y'all think that this is not the same type of situation where the nigga is literally lying to all of the women, creating confusion and creating resentment in the women for the other women that they're fucking. Okay. I just feel like it's very similar. That's all I feel like. I told y'all Nicole and Nikki know each other. Tammy makes them understand Mariah didn't know about any of them, and they can't hold each other responsible for believing this lying ass man. He comes in an hour later. He's smiling because he is shocked and embarrassed. They ask him, who you with? Who you with? Okay. And he can't answer the questions fast enough because he's telling all of them, yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, we're all friends. We're all friends. Nicole says, didn't you just tell me that Mariah was crazy and she trapped you with a baby? He denies it. Nikki asked if she's the only one, and he says yes. And she was like, okay, that's what I thought. No, bitch, look around. You're not the only one. Delusion. What's happening? You're the same as the other one. Come on. Okay. Listen, you're the same as the other one. Y'all just think saving face makes y'all look better. And sometimes it does, but only if you really mean the shit. Meaning, if you gonna act like it don't matter, then it shouldn't matter. But it do matter. So don't fake the funk. Don't feel like you better than the girl that's gonna be honest about how she feeling just because you recognize in the moment you look dumb. You realize you look dumb. So you don't want to look that dumb. But you still look dumb, bitch. Okay, you still look dumb. He denies everything. He denies it all. Okay. They still obviously are being held back from each other. They ask him about Ashley's miscarriage, and he says they wasn't trying to keep the baby anyway. Everybody's like, oh, fuck. Like all of the girls at this point are like, this nigga is ill. Okay. Tammy explains to him that showing up for Ashley, apologizing, trying to make her know that you care about her is telling her that you want to be in a serious relationship with her. See how you have to understand. And I was like, Tammy, why are you explaining it to him like he doesn't know what he was doing? That's what makes me mad. When niggas get caught in this type of lying situation, there's always somebody there to give him an out. There's always somebody there to give him an out and in some type of way try to use his childhood or whatever to absolve him from being very intentional behind lying to these women and making them believe the relationships were more than they really were to him. That's what he was doing. Why are we now acting like, oh, he just didn't know that he was lying to y'all about how he really felt about y'all? Like, get the fuck, yes, weaponizing incompetence. Yes, thank you. Making it seem like, oh, this nigga's really stupid. No, he's not. He knew exactly what the fuck he was doing. Okay. Anyway, Ken gives him the opportunity to explain his actions, and he get, this is when the violence starts. I ain't had no daddy that grew up in the house when my mom was a hustler, taking care of 3 of us by herself. You know what I'm saying? And then in the 6th grade, I got my heart broke. At this point, the girls are like, nigga, the 6th grade? We all got our heart broke by somebody in the 6th grade. Nigga, what's wrong with you? Then he starts saying, no, not at my school. In 6th grade at my school, they was fucking. And she fucked 3 of my homeboys, and I had to fight all of them. And then when I was in my 20s, a bitch cheated on me too. And yeah, I'm sorry. I ain't gonna never like no bitch. Even though I seen my mama do everything for me and take care of me and my siblings and love me unconditionally and shit and lie for me in front of everybody, I still can't see it for none of you bitches. Because when we was kids, y'all hoes wasn't loyal when we was kids. I can't be loyal to y'all now that we grown, because when we was kids, y'all hoes wasn't loyal. And I just kind of feel like, nigga, if you don't jump off a motherfucking bridge with this, boy, fuck your feelings in the 6th grade. Why are you trying to, I don't know what girl you were trying to make a slut out of, but if there's a girl in the 6th grade that's having sex with 3 different dudes in the 6th grade, she's probably already been sexually assaulted. So while you're using some young girl's possible trauma response as your fucking villain origin story, my nigga, it's given, even if that was the case, something worse was happening to that little girl while you were over there making it the reason behind why you can't be honest with any of the women that you're having unprotected sex with, you disgusting fucking male. Oh my God. I don't believe the story is true, but if there was a 6th grade girl fucking 3 other dudes in her class, somebody did something to the little girl. And you up here like, she cheated on me. How are you going to make some young girls like trauma response from sexual abuse? Because that's what you're not going to tell me that there's a sixth grader out there like, yeah, I just want to have sex with as many dudes as possible out of fucking nowhere, Sesame Street, and now I want the dick. Yeah, no, there's in betweens. There's shit that happens. Fuck out of here. If that was true, you really making somebody's like extreme trauma the reason why you're being disrespectful and fucked up and having children and disregarding these women's wombs in such a manner because the girl in the 6th grade was not handling whatever happened to her in the best manner in the 6th grade. See how when we talk about these things, like this is how a lot of y'all be sounding. I know we're talking about children in this moment, but whenever we talk about, how some of these men are, and we talk about the women and what the women's issues are, and a lot of the times the women's issues stem from something that happened with a male or a family dynamic or something like that, y'all ignore it. Y'all don't give a fuck about what those girls or what those women have gone through unless you're trying to use it to like spit in their face. Oh, you ain't have no daddy. Y'all really love to throw that shit. Y'all love to throw that women that have their own minds didn't have a dad. We did. Y'all love to throw out there that women who are not online slut shaming all of the women. We must be hoes with kids by niggas that don't take care of them. I have no kids, and if I did, my husband would absolutely take care of it. So yeah, I'm not that girl, but this is what y'all say in comments all the time to me. When I tell y'all I can't comment on anything without having some stupid ass nigga who wishes he can fuck me commenting to me, telling me about my life, and he don't know me and he's wrong. That happens every day on social media. It's insane. So it's like really, really crazy to me how niggas always try to weaponize somebody's childhood. When it's their childhood, you're supposed to feel sorry for them when it's something that happened to them. But when it's women, it's who hurt you? With no real empathy to the fact that if I was hurt, motherfucker, somebody hurt me. I have a reason for being upset because somebody hurt me. And y'all be like, who hurt you? Some nigga. That's what we're talking about. Did that go over your head? What happened? Did we miss it? Yes, Bondi. Thank you, Just Ivy, for the super chat. Girl, I had to come in here and get it off my chest because, like, y'all be on the internet talking to me crazy all the time. And I just be like, nigga, you don't know me. Why are you talking to me like you know my life? You don't know my life. And y'all really be like out here in the comments clapping away thinking you know somebody based off their opinion. You're stupid. You're so dumb. Oh my gosh. Like, why would you even say that? You don't even know me. Why would you assume based on one comment under a post that I don't have a daddy or a father figure in my life? I must not know what a real man is. You think? Is that what you think? Really? I know what a real man wouldn't be doing, and that's online typing, arguing with no woman online. That's what I do know a real man wouldn't be doing. At least none of the real men that I've been around. If they can't say it to your face, they ain't got nothing to say to you. On a phone, if a nigga can't curse you out on the phone, he ain't about to type no shit to you. That be all y'all bitch ass niggas that be trying to like one up a woman, like writing fucking paragraphs and shit. Don't even know the words you're using the words all out of context, but gotta write a fucking paragraph and somebody comments. Look at you. That ain't real manly to me, nigga. That ain't real manly to me. Anyway, y'all, Tammy tells them that anybody who's telling y'all that every woman he's ever come in contact with has hurt him, he's never gonna take any woman seriously. Tammy was right about that. Hear what he's saying. He don't love you hoes, and he never will. Hear what he's saying. Accept it. He is just a dildo, and that is all he can be. Period. Okay. I told y'all Mariah said she not fucking with him no more, and they just co-parenting. And she happy with that. I'm happy for her. Okay, so I feel like that was a cute little warm up. Okay, we had a nice little conversation. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Okay, we're about to get into Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, so please do me a favor and like the video. Listen here, girl. I know you think it's a game, but it is absolutely not. Okay, this is the energy supplement from Just Move Supplements. That's right. It's damn near all gone, girl. And that's because I had to get that energy up so I can complete the workout. So I can give y'all this body, this transformation, get into it. Okay, and I'm done working out now. So that's why we're moving on to the protein shake. Oh yes, it's already in there, girl. It's already made right here. This is the mixture of the banana pudding, the chocolate cake, and the buttercream cupcake. And you really want to be fancy, you can go ahead and add that blueberry muffin if that's what you want to do, girl. But for me, it's these three right here. Okay, you put that with some almond milk, you mix it all up, and honey, okay, your muscles have gained life, new energy, agility. Get into it, okay? Just Move Supplements. Thank you very much. Hold up, Chief. Okay, don't forget about that TLC NutriBurst to get that multivitamin power, because we all need a little extra. And child, if you want that sea moss that go down smooth, don't come up rough, okay? Get into the TLC Nautica sea moss. Yes, get that from me. And child, if your stomach hurt and you need to move some things around so you can be free, okay, go ahead and get that ISO tea down below in the description box. Get it all from me. Oh, I had to put in a little ad and remind y'all of how it all, how it all started, girl. Okay, come on. Been in it. Okay, we're still doing it. All right. It's definitely giving discipline, bitch. Because let me tell y'all right now, I did not feel like jumping rope yesterday. I still did it. I don't feel like doing it today, but I'm gonna do it. Okay, I'm gonna do it. We gotta shrink just a little bit. Okay, I have to shrink a little bit. Okay. After I did speak on it and I was looking at Candy, I was like, we the same height. Like, why is this lady like this much thinner than me? So I was just like, let me go ahead and get back to jumping rope so I can just, just scoot a little bit in. Just a little scoot, scotch. Not that much. Okay. Not that much. We is not trying to be skinty, honey. Okay. It's just there is a certain level of leanness that I have when I jump rope. And I was just like, I need to get back into the leanness of how I be when I jump rope. And back then I was jumping rope all the time. Okay. That was a while ago, girl. They had to be like a year or two ago, because Just Move Supplements is upgraded. They have new flavors. I need to do a new ad. But y'all need to check out Just Move Supplements, because that's exactly what I'm going to get myself when I go downstairs for this workout that I got to get through, girl. This little 15, 20 minutes jumping rope that I got to get through, girl. Yeah, it is definitely going to give a fruit punch energy supplement. And some LaCroix coconut water is what it's going to give, girl. Okay. All right. So y'all make sure y'all check that out. Okay. Black owned, vegan. Shout out to my girl, Kiara LaShae. If y'all trying to work out, she is doing another challenge right now. Y'all might go look and see if she doing a workout challenge. Y'all like my arms? Thank you. Okay. Y'all know that I call these the Mrs. Steal Your Girl arms. Okay. Okay. These are the arms that will take your old lady from you. Okay. Thank you. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it. This is 2 episodes of Love and Hip Hop, so we may be here for like another hour, but let's hopefully let's see if we can get out of here before 2:30. Okay, before 2 hours and 30 minutes. But either way, bitch, you at work and you happy to have somebody talking you through it anyway. So let's do it. Okay. Scrappy says there was never any love from the BAM in that relationship. There never any love from the BAM. Bitch laid up with you for all of those years, 3 kids later, she ain't never loved you. Even the most intelligent, capable of men will have this feeling and continue to perpetuate it because the woman doesn't want them anymore. And that is so hard for them to deal with. The woman doesn't want them anymore, and now she never loved them at all. A lot of men do that. A lot of men tell themselves that. The self-deprecation of it. I understand it. Child, if you treat me like this now, you ain't never fucking love me. But I just beg to differ. I just beg to fucking differ, okay? Whenever a woman decides to choose herself and that doesn't align with what you want, then all of a sudden she never loved you at all. I think that's foolishness. But go ahead and keep telling yourself that. I think giving your body to a nigga 3 times to have children under the age of 4, like she got a 4-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a 1-year-old. And I just feel like, and she stuck beside you throughout all of your ignorant baby mama, incestuous mama D shit. Like she stuck with you throughout all of those things, cheating on her. Like at some level that does make her a dummy as well. Okay, bam, we gonna get into your dummy-dom. Please don't think I'm not gonna get in on you, bitch, because I am. But essentially, to say that she never loved him, that is some bullshit to me. That is some bullshit to me. She didn't show you no appreciation, right? Right? Okay. That means she didn't love you? All right. Almost dying to bring 3 of your big head babies into the world? Bitch don't love you though. Okay. She knew she wasn't gonna get no money from you because of these kids. So I definitely feel like it was for love. I definitely feel like Bambi married, had children, stuck beside Scrappy because she loved him. I don't know why. I do know why. I do know why. He pretends to be a good guy. He is heavily sought after, good looking, probably can fuck, makes you feel like he gonna put the paws on other niggas. So it makes you feel like you with somebody that can make you feel safe. But all the while you're excusing and ignoring all of the degenerate bullshit behavior that he showcases because in your mind it was all the bitch's fault, right? At first, it was all the bitch's fault. So when Bambi came into the situation, it was absolutely all Erica's fault. The only difference that, in my opinion, with this is that I want y'all to stop acting like back then y'all wasn't on Scrappy's side between him and Erica. Like I know we had moments where we was like, "Oh, Scrappy, you dead ass wrong for how you handling her." But back in the day, and I'm talking about back when the show was actually on, people were constantly being forgiven of Scrappy. People always liked Scrappy. People were always like rooting for Scrappy to grow up. And everybody really just felt like Erica and Scrappy got together too fucking young. They both were volatile and they were not going to work out. When he got with Bambi, it was presumed that Bambi was softer. Bambi was not as argumentative. Bambi was going to be the easier person to be with. Even though she was always running her fucking mouth off to Erica, she also was the one that was supposed to be not as difficult as Erica was. So I want y'all to pay attention to how Bambi went from being easier to deal with, way less humbuggish than Erica, to now where we are today in 2023, and you sitting up here telling me that Bam is Debbie Downer and it's all been her fault the entire time, as if we haven't been watching this shit on reality TV over the past decade. Okay, that's fine. Let's continue on. Scrappy goes to see his attorney, and Erica is there with him. Y'all team Erica though, right? Y'all team Erica, right? Because this is what you think women should do. You think after a man cheats on you, dogs you out, embarrasses you, and really makes you the villain in his fucking story for the past 18 years of you having a co-parent with him. Also, at one point, tried to take custody of your child away from you so he wouldn't have to pay you child support anymore, even though he only had 3 or 4 years, probably. What money was 15 or 16 when that shit happened? 16, probably. You had 2 more years left of having to co-parent and pay money to this girl for this child that you were able to just come and go as you please with. After all of that, Erica, you are sitting next to him, helping him through his divorce from the woman that you say he cheated on you with. And this is what this y'all hero, right? This y'all girl. Okay, girl. If that's what you want, that's okay for you. Um, the lawyer was obviously there for the narrative, and this is where me, being who I am, clock what Bambi said when all of the shit came out about Erica and the CPS being called and the investigation and the child abuse and all that shit. When that came out on social media, this is what was happening right before, as far as I'm concerned, which was Erica Dixon and Scrappy coming together to create a narrative that Bambi mistreated and neglected E-Money. Now, is it just me, or does it feel like if the Bam really was such a bad stepmother to E-Money, this would have been talked about when it actually happened? All the years that she's been the stepmother and she's had a relationship with E-Money, now we're saying that she mistreated E-Money? Erica, you want me to believe that the Bam was over there not feeding your daughter and you didn't go and try to fight her? You didn't try to because in real life, if somebody's child is being mistreated on that level, I would feel like you would be way more passionate about specifically that thing. If a woman is not treating my child well, I don't want her to go over to this bitch's house so she can continue to mistreat my child. So the fact that Erica wants to have a sit down with Bambi so that E-Money can go over and be with her siblings, that's giving bullshit to me. My bullshit manipulation. Bullshit. It's bullshit. Why the fuck is you trying to get E-Money to go and have a relationship with her siblings? That means you need to sit down and talk to Bam if Bam mistreated your daughter. Them motherfuckers are divorced now. There's no need for you to even be talking to Bambi about this shit at this point. Your daughter is grown, so she can handle this situation on her own. And even if you did feel like that, your perspective should be stay away from that lady. If you want to see your siblings, wait till they buy their daddy house. But I don't want you going over there by that lady. I don't have no words for her because she neglected you, she mistreated you. And if I have to talk to her, I'm going to box her the fuck out. That's how I would feel. I would not be trying to have a come to Jesus moment with a woman that neglected my fucking kid. I wouldn't be trying to get to a place where my kid can then go back over to her house without my baby daddy being there because they're no longer together if she's such a bad stepmom. That doesn't even make any fucking sense. It doesn't even make any sense. But okay. The lawyer asked, what are your thoughts on Bam as a stepmom? I've never cared for her. Do you know why you've never cared for her? It has nothing to do with how she is as a stepmom. You've never cared for her because y'all always have been fighting over Scrappy's eggplant. Okay? Eggplant. Okay? Eggplant. All right? Listen, it's a living single reference. Don't worry about it. Erica says that Bambi shows one image to TV and another to, social media and all of that. But basically saying that Bambi's fake. I got you, bitch. Guess what? Guess what I'm going to give y'all? Bambi is absolutely being fake with Erica. Bambi is absolutely, yeah, okay, sure, absolutely. All right, okay, all right, great, all right. Okay, cool, all right, thank you. She has those types of, genuine, calm adult. Yeah, okay, cool. Agreeable conversations with Erica, and then turns around and be like, let me tell you something, nigga, don't bring that bitch by my house. Yeah, all that shit that I said, I don't give a fuck. Don't bring that bitch to my house, and I don't want to see you at that bitch house. Yeah, I do believe that happened. I absolutely believe Bambi pretended to be cool with you in front of the cameras because she thinks that's what you're doing. She thinks you're pretending to be, the big grown adult. So she's going to come and meet you with that same big grown adult energy. But the underlying feelings that y'all have towards each other is what they are. And both of y'all know it. She know you still in some way is mad at her because Scrappy married her. So at the end of the day, it's over the dick. It don't matter how you slice it. Y'all don't like each other because of some dick. And I'm going to be real with y'all. If you was actually watching Love and Hip Hop, because y'all love to go back and talk about how Bambi was all, going in on Erica. Do we remember the season when Bambi and Scrappy were together and it came out at the reunion show that Erica and her swoop went down to the hotel and got her box chomped on by that nigga while he was with Bambi, and she was sitting there like this? Yeah, because he came to, I got the receipts. He ate me out at the hotel right after he left you. Yup. I'm sorry. Was that not the catchback? Was that not the catchback? When you fucked him when he was with Bambi? And Bambi, being stupid, turns around and marries the nigga right after that. Yeah. Bambi was stupid because she ignored everything that was being shown to her. She absolutely did. Erica, at this point, what is your fucking excuse? What's your excuse? I really am curious to know, why are you sitting in a fucking lawyer's office with this nigga that tried to take custody of your kid away from you and call you an abusive parent so he doesn't have to pay child support to you? And yet here you are helping him so he doesn't have to pay child support to the woman he has 3 young kids with. Not one that's 8 or 9. Because to be clear, E-Money was about what? 7, 8, 9, around the time that you and Scrappy were breaking up and getting back together and getting engaged and breaking up and all of that. So she was actually much older during that time than all 3 of Bambi's children. Once again, okay. Because see, like this is why I can't review this show. Because they're literally, I just said all of that shit, right? I just said all of that shit about what Bambi did wrong, right? Just said all of that shit. Triangulation. Obviously, there was overlap. He's lying to both of the women. Bambi thinks she got something good, so she throwing it in Erica's face. I say all of that, and there's still somebody in the comments, so we just gonna ignore everything Bambi did. This is what I be talking about. Y'all are insane. Y'all are psycho. There are some of y'all that are just like really, really psycho, because I'll literally say something and it's like you didn't hear it at all. It's like I never said it. This is literally a video that you could probably do. You can rewind me right now, bitch. You can do. No, I'm not doing. If I see a comment I don't like, you might get called out. That's what we at with it today. Because I warned everybody at the beginning of this video, and then I said, what did I say? People was gonna be sitting in this fucking video and pretend like they didn't hear me say what the fuck I said at the beginning of the video, knowing that they did. But okay, cool. It's fine. I'm just saying, like, I don't like when I lay all of that shit out and very specific to point out the things that Bambi has done wrong. And this exact moment after I say it, so we just gonna ignore everything that Bambi did. Like, and sent. Like, okay. Anyway, I'm just saying that I read it, bitch. I can read, because I saw one. If I see more than one comment that I feel like you just in here ignoring me and talking your shit in my comments, you might get responded to. That's just fair game. It's called fair game. You want to be seen, you might get seen. That's all. Thank you for the super chat. Love your channel. The reality is both of them are in competition with one another and have always been. Bambi likely had children to even compete. Thank you for the super chat. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't feel like that. I don't think Bambi had kids to compete. I think Bambi had kids like most women do. Not wearing no protection in a marriage because you feel like you're not supposed to, or you shouldn't have to, or you should be fruitful and multiply and do what these people tell you to do. Once this man has got down on one knee and actually married you, which nobody thought Scrappy was ever going to marry her for real, for real. And then they actually got married. I think she thought she was doing her job as his wife. And that's why I want everybody to stop negating that, because in real life, none of y'all negate the fact that somebody is the wife unless you a side chick. Unless you a side chick trying to bolster your ego in the moment, everybody knows that being a wife usually carries more weight. No, it doesn't matter because Scrappy ain't shit. So being his wife doesn't really matter. It doesn't equal to anything. But in the dynamics of her relationship with Erica, it does, because she knows Erica wanted that. Erica wanted the version of Scrappy that Bambi got for like the first 3 years of their marriage. I want to say it was probably like the first 2-3 years of their marriage where they had the first baby and then she got pregnant with the second, where shit was really kind of looking like he was growing up and things were going well. We didn't hear any cheating, situations. When we would see them, it would be more like Mama D acting a fool, trying to cause issue in their relationship. And Bambi being like, your mama is doing the most. Why you not saying nothing? Like, that was most of their issue for about a good 3 or 4 years when they were on the show before the pandemic. Okay. They were in that house together. Everything was cool. Okay. So I hate the way everybody act like, in real time, Bambi sticking beside him doesn't make, like, oh, that don't make sense. Like, no, it actually does make sense when you were there paying attention to what was going on. Like, it does make sense, y'all. What doesn't make sense to me is after all of this information, like, I am one of the women who very much was rooting for Scrappy, always liked Scrappy, put the paws on him, wanted the nigga to win. Okay. But now that he's 40 and Daryl is still not taking any accountability in his life, and he's still going to all of the women in his life, creating triangulation and going to them for help after he's given them his ass to kiss over and over again, it's showing that he's not growing. He's not changing. So now we have to compute that information and stop acting like this is what we understood about him when Bambi and him got together, because that's not true. That's not true. When Erica and him broke up, it really was given they just not supposed to be together. They might still love each other, but they different. She can't give him what he need. He can't give her what she need. They broke up. He moves on to several different people. He had an overlap going on, fucking with Bambi. They break up because he was fucking with Erica Pinkett and told Erica Pinkett about Bambi's miscarriage. They broke up after that for a while. For a long time, Bambi and Scrappy were not together, and Scrappy was out there wrecking havoc in the world like he is right now. The nigga had blonde tips, and he was in Miami acting and looking a fucking fool. And then he got into an accident. He got his leg fucked up. And then all of a sudden, it was like that life or death situation made him think about the BAM. He then went back to Atlanta and begged Bambi to take him back. He begged Bambi to take him back, proposed to her, got her pregnant, married her. He's already given her what he never gave Erica. That's why I think he really went and married her so quickly. It was because he had to show her, no, I really do love you more than I love Erica. Let me show you. I'm going to marry you. That's what he was doing, creating even more triangulation. So when he circles back around to Erica now, y'all, all I see is a man that is using his ex to get back at his wife because his wife doesn't want to stick it out with him anymore. Everything he's doing, the divorce party, renting a new house and showcasing it on social media to everybody, being on social media with Erica and E-Money, going on vacation with them, all of that, all of it makes me feel like he's doing it to make Bambi angry. And Erica is sitting up there like he acting like he got sense. Let's just hope he keep on it on this same vein. And it's like, girl, don't you know the only reason he's acting like that with you is because Bambi is no longer in the picture? He's trying to make Bambi angry by using you against her. And then on top of that, I feel like he now has to pull on your heartstrings so that he doesn't have no one. Because Scrappy is the type of dude that's got to have access to a woman. He has to have access to a woman. He cannot be alone. Okay? Especially at this age, he knows he can't be alone, which is why we already see you flirting with Erica is giving y'all fucked in Puerto Rico vibes. It is. And then we see the shit with Diamond. Your mama putting you on blast with that shit. So I'm sorry, but I'm feeling like we was being manipulated for all of them years, and now we realizing that we were being manipulated and this nigga been lying. Do you really think the girl that was getting the dick wasn't being manipulated? Do y'all really think the girl that was getting the dick wasn't getting manipulated? Now, if we come back in a few years and Bambi is still sticking beside Scrappy in any capacity, I'm going to call her the same dumb bitch I'm going to call Erica this review. I will. I absolutely will. Because now we have all the information. Now we're clear on it as far as I'm concerned. If you're not clear at this point with Scrappy being 40, you just don't want to see it. No, whenever this is what I didn't like. Whenever he realized what his issues were with Mama D, he didn't get any help and actually try to change it. He just used it to manipulate people even more. And Bambi was still sticking beside him, holding his hand, being there for him in that process. Y'all forgot about that? That was last season. He was standing there telling Mama D how he gives Bambi such a hard fucking time because of how she was with him. Holding Bambi responsible for the shit that he can't get right between him and his mama. He said that himself. And that lady stood there and had his back like the wife she's always been. And y'all really gonna get up here and act like Bambi was the worst wife to this nigga and she deserves all of this blame and mistreatment. And I don't like that y'all do that. I don't like that y'all do that. I don't. Because I haven't really seen Bambi be that bad of a person. Yes, have her dumb bitch moments like, girl, pick me, male identified moments. Absolutely. But to act like she's so deserving of what's happening, I just feel like I haven't seen any evidence of that. And that's just me. That's just me. Okay. The lawyer, he's fucking the lawyer. I just want to be very clear. It's given you fucking the lawyer and you dick the lawyer down real good because she might be doing this pro bono. Okay. But the lawyer says that he's an exceptional father and man, no matter what anyone says. And I'm like, is he? And this is what we're talking about. He's not exceptional. He's not exceptional. Based on what we've seen of Scrappy, he's not exceptional in any way, shape, or form. He's not exceptional as a rapper. He's not exceptional as a father. He's not exceptional as a man. He's not exceptional. Why are you telling him that? Just because somebody becomes famous doesn't mean they're exceptional. Just because somebody has exceptional dickage does not mean they're an exceptional father in person. Do y'all know what the word exceptional means? You're a lawyer. Do you know what the word exceptional means? Let me look it up because y'all know how I love to look up the definitions of words for y'all. The literal definition in the dictionary for exceptional is unusual, not typical. Unusually good, outstanding, extraordinary, remarkable. Is that how you see another black man being reckless with his dick and blaming all of the women in his life for all of his problems, even though he continues to go and run to them for help? But they're still to blame for all of his problems. That's exceptional. Girl, you fucking that nigga. Either you fucking him or you want to fuck him. But that's where that is. And then he flirting with you and Erica sitting right there. I said, look at you. Look at you. Look at you. You doing the same shit he's always done. And you just sitting there like a damn fool supporting him. She says that he has to take the high road like Capricorns do. Oh, is that what you think y'all do, Capricorns? You think y'all take the high road? Some of you may take the high road, but I know some very petty fucking Capricorns. some very petty fucking Capricorns. I mean, will like chop their own nose off to spite their face type of Capricorns. The type of people that will ruin their own shit because they won't get back at you so bad. That's what I know about some Capricorns. Not my mama, not Roxanne, but some of y'all other ones. Okay. So yeah, I'm definitely looking at looking at that like, girl, you're fucking them. They then they take money to go and do like to shoot for her birthday, for her 18th birthday. That shit was so cool. I love that for her. She's happy that Scrappy isn't around Debbie Downer anymore. And I'm just like, money, you're such a child. And so I'm not really going to go in on you because I don't want to. But I am going to say that whatever your understanding of your parents is right now, you're not 100% clear. You're not. And you're defensive of your parents, and you should be. You absolutely should be defensive of your parents. But I would implore you as an 18-year-old young woman to think critically and ask yourself, why would Bambi be a Debbie Downer? Why would that happen? Why would that happen? Because when you did your rant online, because do y'all remember E-Money's rant? E-Money did an online rant going off about them talking about the CPS situation. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find that. Let me see if I can find that. Come on, 9 Mag TV. Y'all always good for it. Having some old shit for about some reality stars that I needed.
Mama, because we could do this all day. We could do this all day. So since we being all the way 100, she posted a paper of when I got in trouble because I was being smart and my mama popped me. That's nothing. Read the whole thing. That is nothing. Second of all, let's tell the truth about how.
Okay, so can we start off right there with E-Money saying that, first of all, E-Money looked like she at the house being a babysitter. So let's clock that. But E-Money said that her mama popped her for being smart. That's nothing. As somebody that used to get popped all the fucking time, it's not nothing. And she's saying that because she wants to protect her mom, but not because it was nothing when it happened, or because it was nothing when it's not nothing. It's not nothing. It's never going to just be nothing. She's saying it's nothing because she wants to protect her mama from all of y'all, which is what she should do.
How my sister hair was falling out because you wasn't even washing her hair or bathing her properly. You can't even watch all three of your by yourself. You need my dad and a nanny to be with you, or your mama 24/7.
So do we understand how crazy it is for an 18-year-old to tell a grown-ass woman that she can't even take care of all three of her kids at the same time? The kids are 1, 2, and 4. The kids are 1, 2, and 4. Y'all, I don't know what type of grown woman I'm expected to be, but I feel like it would be hard to deal with 3 kids, 4, 2, and 1 by myself. I feel like I would need your dad's help, which is my husband. I would feel like I should have his help. I feel like I should be able to complain about that. Yes, the irony, seeing as though that was your mom's complaint about your dad, was that he did not help with you as much. But let's continue on.
So let's not talk about parenting. And me and my siblings are very well taken care of. And my mama go 100% for all of us. I don't have to stay in the child place till I'm 18 and you're not going to keep speaking on my part or my mama's part. You cannot love me as a child if you go around making diss tracks about my father or talking about my mama. You don't.
Yes, she can. Yes, she can. This is the same thing that Erica said years ago on a reunion show. And to this day, I disagree. I can absolutely not fucking like your mama or your raggedy ass daddy and still love you. But guess what? I do understand that because I know how you feel about your parents, I'm going to have to keep my distance.
You don't have no respect. You don't love me. None of that. So cut it out. You don't love nothing. You don't love nothing, because if you love me, you wouldn't be online doing all this. This ain't love, sweetie. And I'm going to get you all the way together, because
this is not love, sweetie. Ooh, child. To me, this is from April 19th, 2023. Just the fact just the fact that E-Money thinks that she's grown enough to tell Bambi that she is lazy is crazy to me.
When I was younger, I couldn't say nothing about it. But don't you ever speak on my mama, and that's on God. You can catch me. I'm 18 now because I tried to be nice and I wasn't gonna say nothing. Tell that old lady go take care of her 3. She can't even watch her own 3 by herself. She need my dad to be there. She need a nanny. She got a whole nanny. She can't even. You laid down and had 3, but you can't take care of them. Be for real.
So have y'all heard E-Money say anything yet about the mistreatment? I'm waiting on it.
And she's trying to go to court. It's so much stuff that y'all don't know. So please stop believing anything that old lady say. She's a liar. She be lying about her age. She been lying about her age for forever. We thinking this lady the same age as my dad. This lady been lying. She only 42, so I don't even understand what she was lying about. My daddy didn't even find out about her real age. So they went to Jamaica in 2021. So let's be for real. Let's talk about all the lies. Like if we gonna put everything on Front Street, let's put it on Front Street. Like stop lying. And I got in trouble and I got popped. You showing something that is so old. That ain't nothing. I'm very well taken care of. My parents do everything.
Okay, so why did your dad why did your dad file the police report and say that you were being abused? Like, why did you say you were being abused? You still saying you got hit, which make me feel like you were using that to get back at your mom. But I absolutely feel like Erica probably popped the fuck out you because she has anger issues.
Mm-hmm. To take care of me. What do you do to take care of your kids? You don't even be with your kids. You don't even be with your kids. You're always with a nanny. Let's be for real. Let's be all the way 100. Let's be all the way 100. I can add friends, y'all. I can add friends that have been over my house. This lady swears she loved me. This lady don't come to nothing. The only thing that lady came to this year was me running for homecoming queen. That's it. That lady didn't come to no cheer game. That lady didn't come to nothing. So that's not love. Like, stop speaking.
Okay, so it's not love because she wasn't always available to you. I understand that you could feel that way, E-Money, but it also feels like she probably didn't want to deal with your mom and your dad. And a lot of times the kids don't understand that. Like, your parent is like abusive towards me. And so I have to keep my distance. It's not about you, but you're too young to understand that. She really is saying that her issue with Bambi is that Bambi didn't show up to her cheerleading games and stuff. Let's continue.
On me. Stop speaking on me. Don't involve me in nothing that you got.
Now, I just want to say, if Bambi was really mistreating her and not feeding her the way Erica said, why isn't that one of the loudest things being said?
Going on. And my mama ain't never used me for nothing. My mama ain't got to. My mama has a shop that is paid for. My mama finna buy her house. Is your stuff bought in cash? No. So stop playing with me. Stop.
It's not because your daddy didn't buy it. What are you talking about? I'm sorry. But your daddy didn't buy it, girl. They married. Not she didn't buy it. Your daddy didn't buy it.
Playing with me. Stop playing with me. Because we can take it there. She's still that lady. And like I said, let me tell y'all something. She swore up and down. She embracing it. First of all, she was trying to be petty. She unfollowed me. So you don't love me. You unfollowed me before you made that post. You was trying to be petty. Y'all can call me grown. I don't care. I'm 18 now. I'm putting everybody in check. And everybody that be on that show saying, oh, she showed E-Money nothing but love. No, she don't. Y'all ain't never seen that lady around me. Anytime I'm at that house, I'm in my room. She's never around me. Stop playing. Stop lying. Like, stop trying to sneak this.
So what you mean you always in your room? Like, is she supposed, like, I'm weirded out by y'all feeling like Bambi need to come up to the room. Like, bitch, come downstairs. When you go up to your room, that means you want to be left alone. When you want to congregate, you come down to the living room.
Stop trying to sneak this. Ain't nothing wrong with y'all age. Ain't nothing wrong with being 42, but don't lie about it, trying to keep up with my mama. You've been trying to keep up with my mama. When my mama bought her store, what you did, bought your store. She didn't even buy it. She rented. Sit down. Like, no, y'all got me so mad. This what she wanted, I'm gonna give it to her. Because I didn't say nothing for a long time. I said, stop asking me about that lady.
Please stop asking about my stepmom. Stop coming on here asking about that lady. Do y'all see me post with her? Do you see me around her? No. Just stop asking me about that lady.
Now she want to do everything white X and Z. Like, please, you don't love me. You don't love nothing. You love the fact that you was able to get with my daddy. You got everything that you wanted. Yes, you did.
Be sure to like, comment, and
she got everything she wanted except for somebody to help her with the 3 kids. Okay.
subscribe.
Like, no, I don't care. I don't care no more. I was being calm. I wasn't doing too much. I wasn't saying nothing. And everybody can vouch for me. Y'all could get on lives that non-mad cat post and I say, stop asking me about this. Stop asking me about that. Don't ask me about that. I would answer no questions. I ain't never said nothing. But you talked about my mama and you talked about my dad. And I could post every reunion. You tried to drag my mama. You tried to say all types of stuff. What now?
And your mama did the same thing to her. And your mama was fucking your daddy while he was with that lady. I feel like that ain't got nothing to do with you. But Erica has convinced you that how Bambi feels about her is how she feels about you, and that's not true.
What now?
I don't think that's true.
And my mama was always the first choice. Always. So don't play. My mama always was the first choice.
Baby! Not you saying the exact same words that your mama said last night on the show.
You didn't win not one prize. Stop playing.
Yeah, your daddy is not a prize. I'm so glad you get that. But you are literally reciting everything you've heard your mama say.
Take your L and go do something else. And we all well taken care of it. All of our fathers are in our life. My mama don't ever got to stay with no man to keep up or uphold nothing. You did. And you do. You talk about my mama, baby mama. What you are now, because you divorced now. You finna be divorced. A baby mama with 3.
No, it's called the ex-wife. It's called the ex-wife. It's not a baby mama. But I feel you.
So
3 kids. You're right. That was dumb. She shouldn't have had 3 kids for your dad.
Like, don't play with my mama. My mama take care of all of us. We are taken care of. I'm doing great in school.
We know.
The twins are doing.
We know y'all taken care of, because right before she had the twins, she was with a nigga she had to give gas money to. So we know she's taking care of people. We know.
Doing great in school.
You ain't gotta
stop playing.
We know Erica on her shit.
Like, let's be for real. And let's not only talk about that. The real reason why her mama and my granny don't get along is because her mama called me a label, was saying how she was going, excuse me for cursing, but that's what she said. That's why my granny and her mom don't get along. Let's be for real. Let's tell everything. Like, let's tell everything. Because y'all want to keep, y'all, I was so quiet for so long. Let's talk about everything.
To be clear, your granny ain't shit. Like, I understand that, you know, the Bam's mama might have said some disrespectful shit to you like a lot of old people do. And Mama D wanted to jump in, but please know Mama D ain't shit. Please don't get on here caping for Mama D. Please don't.
I woke up from a nap to this. I woke up from a nap. That's why I look like this. She is 40, 41, 42, one of them. She in the 40s, but she been lying. Ain't nothing wrong with being 40, but why lie about your age? I don't care about the post.
Right. Like, you think it's a flex that your mom did everything by herself. It's not a flex. It's a teller that your daddy don't do his part. That's what that means. It means your pa don't do his part. That's why your mama got to do everything by herself.
Shit, nigga posting on everything. Y'all could call me grown. I don't care. You not like, stop saying that you love me and you care about me, but you continuously talk about my parents. You cannot love me if you drag my daddy and my mama all the time.
Yes, I can. If your daddy treat me bad, I can drag him, bitch. If your mama cursing me out, I can curse her ass out back. What are we talking about? Y'all, how y'all use it? Like, I feel like they're using E-Money against Bam. And I feel like that's fucked up because she's 18, so she thinks she know better. But we all know she 18. She don't know no better. She's just saying what her parents have said. She's just repeating everything that Erica has already said.
That's not love. I am a reflection of my parents. And I was being very respectful. I wasn't saying nothing. I just turned 18. I'm just trying to be positive. Anytime my dad said, I just be like, you know what, daddy, it is what it is. That's between y'all. I don't even get into it. I stay in a child place. But you're not gonna keep, like, stop speaking on my mom. Then you was trying to be petty to myself. I'm embracing that. No, you was trying to be petty. You unfollowed me before you even said that. Yo, grown behind unfollowing me because I told them to stop asking me about you. You're childish.
No. Why are you mad she unfollowed you? I feel like I'm unfollowing you because it hurt me. You saying I'm just that lady hurt my feelings. So I'm going to unfollow you because I don't want to see you. I don't want to see your daddy. I don't want to see your mama. I don't want to see none of that shit on my fucking timeline right now because my fucking feelings is hurt because you just told a whole bunch of people that because me and your daddy going through it because your daddy ain't shit, I'm just that lady. What?
Childish. You're childish. You're childish. Stop speaking on my folks. If you don't like my mom, stop speaking on her. The only reason why my mom even said anything because you was trying to be funny. And I wasn't even trying to be funny, y'all. On God, I wasn't trying to be funny. And if she loved me and care about me the way that she do, and if she knew me, when you love a person, you're supposed to know that. If she knew me, then she would know that I wasn't trying to be funny. Because guess what? My mama don't even play about me being disrespectful. If I was being disrespectful on that live, my mama would have for sure came to me and been like, hey, you need to get yourself together. But I wasn't even being disrespectful.
Okay. So Moon's Room says, what's Bondy's beef with Erica? Sounds a bit personal. Is that what we're getting from this? Is that what we're getting from this? That I have a personal issue with a woman I've never met before? Is that what we're getting from my commentary about this? Well, that's sad. That's sad. I don't feel like it's personal. I don't. I personally have no gripe with Erica whatsoever, girl. I don't. I'm just giving my commentary on what I'm seeing. And since people like to argue so heavily on behalf of people that they don't know, when I give my commentary, I like to just come with all of my facts and be passionate about, how I get my point across. It's just how I am, girl. It's really not personal. I don't know, nor do I care about these people on this show. I literally use these people as examples and microcosms of what's happening in our community as a whole. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like what I do in my content. But see, once I get off of here and I am no longer like arguing with people about this online, like I don't care. I don't care. Like, I don't have any baby daddies. I don't have any children I can't take care of. I'm not renting anything. So I don't have these same issues. So for me, this is not personal, but this is my commentary. And I am very like passionate about, I'm saying, the way I give my commentary. I am, girl. But I feel like it's my way of being entertaining. I feel like if I was up here dry as fuck, that's not entertaining. I'm passionate. I'm a Gemini. Like, that's me. But is it personal? Nah. That's weird. That's weird. I've literally been doing commentary on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta since like 2011. Like, yeah, nah. This face. E-Money's face right now.
Like, I wasn't even trying to be disrespectful at all. If I was trying to be disrespectful, my parents definitely would have came and talked to me about it, but I wasn't. I wasn't even talking about you or saying anything about you.
Your parents would not have come and talked to you if you were being disrespectful to Bam, because they're disrespectful to Bam. It's why you feel like you can be disrespectful to Bam.
Keep trying to be funny. I said my stepmom first, then I said, okay, y'all stop asking about that lady now. Like, I wouldn't even try to be funny to myself. I'm embracing it, shade or not. But why you unfollow me? If you didn't think it was shade or not, then why unfollow me? Girl, go ahead on somewhere. You lie, and you live off of lies. You lie about your age. You lie about your body. Nose done. Stomach, everything is done, y'all. All that natural remedy stuff is a lie. So stop believing it. Thank God for my parents. I don't got to get not one nan filler. I ain't got to get not one nan filler.
You're 18. Of course you don't have to get not nan filler. Why are you comparing yourself to her? Yo, I am just using E-Money's commentary to make my point about Erica and her motives and her intentions behind helping Scrappy and what this is really about. I also feel like this episode, what I saw was Erica and Scrappy, both of these episodes, they're creating a whole narrative that Bambi was mistreating this child. Okay, that's how we started. That's how we got here, in case you just came in. She said Bambi was mistreating E-Money, and that's why E-Money wasn't going over to the house, right? That's what Erica said on the episode last night, on whenever it came on, child. So I'm bringing this up from back in April when E-Money first went live and was going in on Bambi to prove that I don't think Bambi actually mistreated E-Money, because if E-Money had been mistreated in everything that she's saying, she would say, you didn't feed me, you mistreated me. She would say that, since she's going off about how ain't shit Bambi is. She's talked about Bambi's looks. She's talked about how Erica was chosen first. She's talked about how Bambi wants too much help with her 3 kids. She has literally pulled as much as she can about what she doesn't like about Bambi and laid it out in this live. And none of it says anything about mistreatment or neglect. It says you didn't show up for me. And as an adult, I can look at a situation and say, maybe she did not show up for you because of what she was going through with your dad and with your mom. She can show up for you when her and your dad are on the same page. But once Scrappy and Bambi are no longer on the same page, then Bambi has to step back from E-Money, because E-Money's parents right now don't fucking like her. They're literally creating a narrative on the show right now that says that Bambi was mistreating E-Money. So I am bringing up evidence to prove my point that I don't believe that Bambi did that. So yes, while we can talk about how Bambi was male identified, pick me, yes, there is a difference between lying on somebody specifically because you want to get back at them over some dick. And to me, that is what we're seeing right now with Erica, which to me makes her a little bit worse than Bambi in this moment, right? In this moment that we're dealing with right here. That's what I mean. I don't know if anybody's gonna follow me on that. I don't know.
Nan cheekbone, nan nothing. And I was being I wasn't even saying too much. I literally said I wasn't even being petty. What is there to be petty about? What her and my dad got going on don't have nothing to do with me. So why do you keep she just keep doing stuff? And I'm just over it at this point
But she didn't keep doing stuff. You was already agitated by everybody asking you about what was going on because it was making you feel like you had to explain what happened. And you didn't want to explain what happened because you know it would make your dad look bad. So you know, Bambi gave you the out with the, I'm the lady. Which I didn't think it was that big of a deal. I did think you were shading her when you said that lady, trying to act as if y'all are not familiar. She's that lady. Okay, that probably hurt Bambi feelings. So Bambi was like, okay, I'll be that lady. Damn, I thought I was more than that to you, but okay, I'll be that lady. Which, yes, we can say Bambi was being petty with a child right there. Abso-fucking-lutely. I'm not saying anybody here is mature.
I'm over it. Talking about some you love me. No, I'm so mad. And if anybody know me, anybody that knows me know, I don't even.
And when did Bambi say she loved her? So this lets me know that at some point Bambi was talking to E-Money, trying to get her to understand where she was coming from. But E-Money has her parents that she has to keep in mind. And I think she's picking a side because that's what she's supposed to do. Those are her parents, y'all. And I'm not saying it like it's right. I'm just saying that's what she's supposed to do because that's what we gonna do when we kids. We're going to defend and protect our parents. Even if there is somebody that is outside of the dynamic that might treat us better, that might listen to us more, we will throw them to the wolves when it comes to defending our actual family. And because I was somebody that would have done the exact same thing, I understand where E-Money is coming from. I really, really do. But I'm also using what she's saying to prove my point. That's what we're doing right now.
Entertaining stuff, but don't get on here trying to fake stuff. She get on here trying to fake make stuff. You don't love me. Just stop talking about me. Stop mentioning me. Just leave me alone. Don't mention my mama either, because every single time you mention my mama, I'm gonna chew you up every time. And that's for anybody. Leave my mama out of it, because my mama did nothing but defend me. She's childish.
That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. But okay.
Childish for that, y'all. She unfollowed me. She knew exactly what she was doing. She knew it. I was thinking that my mom called me. She said, "Why are they posting all this stuff?" So then I go to her page to see. I'm like, well, if she ain't posting nothing, did it really ain't nothing? But she did post something. So I'm like, let me look and see if she unfollow me. So I unfollow back. That's how I have a good heart. I wasn't even on nothing. I was literally just saying, stop asking me about her. That's it. That's all. Stop asking me about her. That's it.
Okay, so I'm gonna let it rock at this point. But what I am saying, based on what E-Money just said, is that where was the mistreatment? Where was the neglect? This was the opportunity for E-Money to say all of that if that's what was really happening. But she didn't say anything about Bam mistreating her. She didn't say anything about Bam neglecting her. She said Bambi didn't show up for all of my games. She showed up when I did homecoming, but she didn't show up for nothing else. Was your daddy at all of that? Was your daddy at all of that shit? Because in my mind, I'm wondering, so were you expecting her to be there when your dad wasn't there sometimes? Again, holding her more accountable than your father. Everything she was saying, you know what I'm saying? Everything she was saying to me was just basically her regurgitating what she's heard her mom or her dad say about Bambi, but not from her actual experience with Bambi. You heard that Bambi unfollowed you, and you heard that you feel like Bambi don't love you because your mom is telling you if she loves you, she wouldn't be talking bad about Erica. But the truth of the matter is Erica and Bambi have their own relationship that has nothing to do with E-Money. And I think that it's fucked up to expect Bambi to not respond to Erica or not feel a way about Erica when Erica still wanted the lady husband. I think that's weird. California Cutie, thank you for the super chat. You're sometimes misunderstood. Sending some love. I am misunderstood a lot. And guess what? It's gonna be what it's gonna be. So yeah, y'all. Let me see. What else happened with Erica? We're gonna get back to them but I wanted to get that off my chest because I feel like a lot of y'all come in here and y'all talk about shit because y'all saw the few clips of Bambi running her mouth off to Erica, and so that's all y'all have to go on. And I just wanted to give y'all some some evidence from outside that it's not the way they're trying to make it seem, and I can already tell. But anyway, Rashida is working on revamping Frost's Bistro. Kirk comes in like a dark cloud. He says that she didn't get the permit. It's all your fault. You're supposed to be my partner. You didn't know you were supposed to get the permit. Rashida is like, no, I did not know that I had to file a historical permit, but we working on it. He says that she's supposed to be on her job as his partner. She doesn't like the way he coming at her right now. You know what I'm saying? You doing too much right now, you know. And she says a bitch don't get a day off ever in a confessional, meaning that he coming at her, you know, and she got to leave to go get the baby. Like, nigga, I'm always doing something. Something fell through the cracks. Why are you coming in here, coming at me sideways about it instead of being a supportive partner your fucking self? Like, never does Rashida come to Kirk talking to him crazy or addressing him disrespectfully. She really doesn't. Even the times when this nigga has cheated on her, she has come to him more so with questions than disrespectfully. The way he comes at her, it just shows the consistency of Kirk being able to treat Rashida any old kind of way, and her always having to be perfect and above board in their relationship in order to deal with him. But when he makes her to blame for something, she's going to have to try to figure out how to fix it. I was looking at Kirk like, Kirk, are you really coming in here dragging your fucking feet like a toddler? You're a grown-ass man. You're a grown-ass man, Kirk. Are you really coming in here like, Rashida, you were supposed to do this and you didn't. Now I'm mad at you. Everything not going right. So now I'm going to be an asshole to you. Every time I see you, I'm going to treat you like shit. Meanwhile, Rashida goes and talks to Yandy, and Yandy tells her, girl, just use Carter. You know, and that's their little boy. You know, the one that he he DNA tested after he cheated on Rashida. He went ahead and DNA tested little Carter. Well, guess what? Little Carter is sitting there. Little Carter writes a letter, and based on what they said, it sounded like at some point Carter had to write about one of his parents and wrote about how amazing Rashida was. I'm just, this is conjecture, but there was a moment where Kirk was like, oh, you remembered me this time, which made me feel like if Carter has written about somebody before, he's written about Rashida naturally as the nurturer. Okay, and the one that has the most patience with him. She's the one he's going to write about that does everything and takes care of him. Now Rashida is impressing upon her son to do the same thing for Kirk so Kirk can feel better, so Kirk can stop being mean to her. And so it works. The little boy wrote the letter and read it and talked about how amazing Kirk is. And then Kirk felt so much better after that. And Kirk, you know, she gives him the paper towel thing because somehow Rashida, grown, very intelligent, very smart, could not figure out how to put the paper towel holder together. So she had to give it to him. So while he's feeling useful, doing a menial task, he feels useful, and his little boy then came in there and looked up to him and said he was his fucking hero. Now he can turn to Rashida and tell her he's sorry for his attitude, for his fucked up attitude. And then she tells him that they got the permit. So she's fixed everything for him. She's bolstered his ego. And now he can be a human being and apologize for treating her badly. Now, if Rashida had not done all of that, he would have kept treating her badly as if everything was her fault. I feel like that's too much work. To have to regulate his emotions, your emotions, and y'all kids. Yeah, bitch. I'm sorry. I'm not your superwoman. Oh no. I'm not the kind of girl that you can let down and think that everything's okay. Boy, I am only human. This girl needs more than occasional hugs as a token of love from you to me. Oh, baby. Yeah. Okay? Because that's what it feel like, bitch. It feel like you want Rashida to be around there being Superwoman all of the time. And she still is convincing herself that she should do that for you. I feel like him being at least 6 or 7 years older than her means that at some point his emotions should be his fucking responsibility. Like, I might do something to make you feel better because I love you, but you're not going to use me as a punching bag and then I'm still going to do that. 10 years older. I'm sorry. Yeah. You're not going to be a whole fucking decade older than me as a man and still requiring me to handle your emotions for you. He was always emotionally abusing her. To me, the Kirk we're seeing right now, the same mannerisms and woe is me, it's all Rashida's fault, so I'm gonna treat her like shit, you know, and then act indifferent. That attitude, y'all, the very first season of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, when she was in her car talking about make I wanna marry me, he had the exact same look on his face, the exact same posture in his body. And what it told me is, I ain't with this. It's whack. I don't like it. I don't want to do it no more. And I don't give a fuck about your excitement. I don't care about your feelings. All I care right now is showing you that I don't approve of this message. I don't approve of it, and I want you to stop doing it. Same old Kirk. Thank you, Kalisha Bradley from Facebook. Okay? Same old fucking Kirk. Ain't never changed. He has not changed at all. Okay, the only thing that changed is that rug he didn't paint it on top of his head for whatever reason. I don't know why. I feel like it makes him look older than if he would have stayed bald, but whatever. Okay, so y'all, Chaotic and Amy meet up in the park. She feels a way about the way he's picking Erica Baby Bang Banks over her. He says that's just his friend. Okay, he was just picking her up because he wanted y'all to see how strong he is, because she a little thick thing. So if he can get her in the clutch like this, he can get all you hoes in the clutch like that too. That's what he was trying to let y'all know when he was picking up Erica Baby Bang Banks at the video shoot, trying to let y'all know he'll have y'all up like this, standing up. Okay, like bounce. All right. And Amy says, listen, I'm just trying to let you know right now that if you slide in between my thing, you belong to me. And I'm like, Amy, why are you playing yourself like this? Amy, girl, I want to shake her. Amy, he's just a dildo. Fuck. He's never going to be what you need him to be. Why can't you look at this situation clearly? Got me hitting my fucking elbow. Amy, my God, girl, you're playing yourself. Y'all, when he told her his dick was on hold right then and there, which reminds her why she not giving him the coochie, I said, bitch, that is literally all he's good for. If you are going to continue to have these little conversations and meetups with him, you might as well be meeting up to get the dick with a condom on it and then going about your way. Like trying to hold your coochie so that you can embarrass yourself, talking about, you know, may the best woman win, bitch. Like, I'd knock my fucking coffee over if I love this mug so much. I want to knock something over. Listening to your very intelligent, smart, beautiful, successful ass dumbing yourself down for a nigga who you can see ain't shit. It's insane, y'all. It's insane the lies that women tell themselves just because they want to feel like they're being smart when they're fucking with some ain't shit ass nigga. Girl, oh my God. Okay, so Yandy has a women's empowerment event. Girl, that's not what it was called, but that's what it was. Okay, Amy is talking to Erica Baby Bang Banks, okay, about the whole chaotic situation. And she says she feel like he making this a competition between the two of them. And Erica says, listen, girl, he didn't already let you know what it is based on how he be when we be around each other. So, if, you know, you need to just let it go. And honestly, I hate the fact that Erica is right, because I feel like Erica think, you know, Baby Bang Banks thinks that she thinks she better. She thinks she's better because he's choosing her. But to me, based on your lack of edges, you playing yourself. You playing yourself. You playing yourself. Because to be clear, he's not being any better with you than he's being with Amy. He's not. He's still dicking around with whoever he wants to dick around with. You, Amy, and then he wants y'all to fight over him. And you just sitting up there like, girl, I ain't finna fight over him, but then you're secretly fighting over him. Amy is being upfront, but you're the one that's like, girl, it ain't even all that. Meanwhile, he's trying to suck kids out of your vagina. Yeah, it's a lot. It's giving Chaotic's dick must be impeccable. And sis feel like she won something. She feel like she won the lottery because that nigga's dick is touching her heart on a regular basis. And I just want her to recognize, girl, sister, girl, he just a dildo. That's all he can be. Ain't even charge you. Let you fuck him for free to keep it funky with you. He feel like you owe him. Y'all ain't going steady. You know him. Y'all just be cooling it. Y'all ain't going steady. Hit his phone when you want to play. Girl, you know he ready. He just fucking round. You should know better. Keep his name. It ain't like y'all go together. I had to slow that down for y'all. I had to slow that down for y'all. Sometimes you got to do a re-edition of a song so these hoes can get it a little bit better. Okay? That's Going Steady by Rocco featuring Plies. Okay? Anyway, she gets up there on stage and they discuss rat beef because apparently Amy still has a rat beef with Rennie Rucci. I'm going to tell y'all right now, I like Rennie Rucci. I like Rennie Rucci. Rennie Rucci's level of I don't give a fuck is very appropriate to me, right? So they all get on stage. Deb Atney is there. They all talk about the music industry, reading your contract, don't have rat beef. Baby Bang Banks gets up there and talks about how social media and them niggas at 1501 had her beefing online with a woman she ain't never even met, Meg Thee Stallion. All for them to turn around and do the same thing to you. So Erica, Pete, that is a characteristic of yours. That's a characteristic of yours. To want to beef and see another woman as your competition instead of seeing her as your ally. You allow men to create triangulation with you. There is something weak about you, even though you pretend like you all tough and strong and shit. There is something weak about you that these niggas can see. I want you to figure out whatever that is, because I'm not you and you not me, so I can't tell you about yourself that deeply. But I feel like there is something about you that attracts men in the way that they think they can mentally control you and get you to be beefed out with another woman. Because it feel like Chaotic recognized that with you, and so did the 1501 niggas, Carl Crawford. They all recognized that you were a vicious pick-me, and you only needed a battery put in your back in order for you to have beef with some woman who has done nothing to you really over a nigga, over your relationship, over your kinship with a nigga. You need to check on that, because that's a problem to me. Honestly, I feel like your energy is real nasty and it's been like that. So yeah, that and your edges. Get that together, okay? Get that together. Because what we determined when we was watching this episode last night, me and Lyric, was that she must not have any edges in order for the baby hair to become baby bangs, because her wigs and baby hair literally be looking like cartoon character hair. Like, it doesn't look real because nobody's baby hair is that fucking long. You look weird. Your hair is way down on your forehead. That looks weird, bitch. I want y'all all to stop wearing lace fronts at this point. I want y'all to go back to weaves so that y'all can regain y'all edges again. Stop gluing fucking wigs on your edges. Please think about your edges first, above all, bitch. Fuck the look you want. You need to care more about the health of your edges. Okay? Above all, because your edges be weak anyway. Your edges be trying to do the wrong shit. That's why you got to care about them more than anything. You got to care about these real edges more than your wig application. Okay? Because to me, the wigs is turning out to be a fad. It's too fucking hot to be walking around all day. Like, girl, we are in global boiling, and y'all out here with whole fucking helmets on y'all head when y'all can just go get some braids. It don't even make sense. But I'm gonna leave y'all hot ass hoes sweating in them wigs alone. So Rennie is tired of talking about this beef that Amy has with her over a song. Mita and Yandy were really trying to force the conversation, which annoyed me. Rennie says she didn't block her until she went on the blogs. It's also 3 years later. Why are we still talking about this? Amy then says, if 10 people call you a hoe, you a hoe. If 10 people say you stole a song, you stole a song. So let me get this straight, Amy. You're mad because whatever nigga y'all was working with gave both of y'all the same song. You probably wrote it in the studio thinking y'all was cool and shit, and then he gave a record that you wrote over his track. He gave it to another rapper, but you never owned the track, and you didn't sign anything that said you owned the words. So he was able to take that song and give it to another artist. Niggas do shit like that all the time. I used to be in the studio, so I know if there are girls that can sing and write, those girls will be in the studio trying to get, because they don't have the money, but they know they can write, they know they can sing. So they'll come to the studio and put in work so that they can basically barter the studio time. I'll write a hook for you. I'll, work on some music and help you, with the writing, and you give me the studio time to work on my music in a booth. What ends up happening? You write a song for you, and because of the agreement that y'all already have, he snakes you and takes your track and gives it to somebody else and sells it to them. Now you mad at Rennie when really it was the nigga y'all was fucking with that fucked over y'all, which we heard Rennie saying during this conversation, which is why we looking at Amy like, why are you still mad at Rennie? And why are you trying to equate her being a hoe to her stealing your song? As a woman, you should really stop that shit. All of y'all bitches that like to slut shame other women walking around in fucking skirts that look like diapers just so you can have your ass out, girl, shut the fuck up. I'm sorry. Girl, you can't ever sit up here and talk about nobody else's pussy when you out here being thirsty for a dirty dick finessing ass nigga. You stupid all by yourself. So how the fuck you gonna turn around and call somebody else a hoe? I don't know. I'm not a fan of women being thirsty for men and then turning around and slut shaming the next woman. Y'all hoes is lame. It's giving lame. It's giving whack. I'm also a proponent for not being publicly upset about shit that's, for one, out of your control or old shit. Okay? Listen, as a Gemini, I have every right to change my mind. If you did something to me and I really don't fuck with you and I get enraged about something, the shit might go left. You right. But as I am sitting here right now as a 35-year-old adult, most of the time when people come at me, I have been known in these past few years to keep my cool. People don't like my intensity, but my intensity will still be, oh yeah, so how you feel? So explain that to me. How that work? They don't like that because they feel like I'm thinking I'm smarter than them. I am. That's me. Don't be mad, bitch. Be smarter than me. Prove me wrong. But ultimately, don't be mad about how I come when you come at me. Don't be mad. Yeah, I'm keeping it cute. I'm keeping it cute. So I was on Rennie's side just because of the way Rennie handled the situation. I feel like Amy is too fucking old to be this emotional about chaotic, to be this emotional about a song from 3 years ago that you know some nigga probably snaked you on. You're just too emotional when it comes to dealing with these women. Say, bruh, get the fuck off my channel, okay? Get the fuck out, get the fuck out, please. If you got an issue with me cursing, please click the X. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Thank you. All right, back to it. Rennie says she felt like Amy made it personal and it ain't personal. I agree. I agree with Rennie on that. I think Amy made that shit personal and it wasn't personal. You still having beef about it gives me clout chasing. If Rennie Rucci wants to shake her leg, Yandy, let that lady shake her leg. Let that lady shake her leg. Okay? Let's see what else is going on. Spice tells her mom and her kids that she has to have more surgeries. Her son instantly gets emotional and starts to cry. Her daughter just kind of sat there and ate her food at first and then got up and went and hugged her mama. But her daughter on some level was giving me, bitch, I'm aggravated with you right now. The son, yeah, I'm mad because I'm scared. But the daughter was like I'm mad with you. Like that's the vibe I got. And honestly, I feel like I could feel that way because I could be projecting because I'm mad at Spice because I feel like Spice is full of shit. I feel like Spice has put herself in this situation and now is like, give me sympathy, give me prayers, feel bad for me after I've put myself in this situation. That's kind of what Spice feels like to me. Okay. So her baby's kind of low-key being a little upset with her. I feel like I could understand that if that's what's happening because I'm upset with Spice. Anyway, Rashida and Erica talk about having this Frost Bistro grand opening. Shout out to Uncle Clifford. She wants to invite everyone. Okay, she tells Erica Dixon, I want to invite you. I want to invite Scrappy. I want to invite the BAM. Okay. Okay, we might have everybody in the same room. She asked Erica how she feels about E-Money continuing to have a relationship with her other siblings. Erica says if that's what she wants, Erica says that's what she wants and she's been helping Scrappy so it isn't any drama. And he like, really? You think you helping Scrappy is keeping the drama down? Is that what you think? Girl, you a motherfucking lie. She doesn't want them to go through what she and Scrappy went through. They won't go through what y'all went through because they're getting a divorce. They're not just battling over custody and child support. They're battling also in a divorce with 3 kids, not just one. Your situation is different. Erica says Bambi constantly talks about Erica in front of E-Money. And does Bambi talk about Erica constantly or does Scrappy talk about Erica constantly? Because to me, it would make more sense that, yes, I'm not saying Bambi hasn't said anything about Erica. She absolutely has. But I really feel like Scrappy probably said way worse shit about Erica in front of E-Money all the time. And to put the blame on Bam, I just kind of feel like y'all are using Bambi as a scapegoat to make her responsible for all of the fucked up shit that Scrappy was doing when y'all was on the outs. Okay, this is when Erica tells Rashida that Bambi doesn't feed her child. Okay, she neglected her. You feeding everybody in the house but E-Money. And when I ask you about it, you say that, E-Money stayed in her room. And I'm like, girl, 1 + 1 = 2. If I made food and I say come downstairs and eat and you don't come downstairs and get the plate, apparently you didn't want to eat. I'm not making no plate and walking it up to you as if I don't have a 1-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a fucking 4-year-old to make sure that they're eating and then that I eat. And where's your fucking daddy? Like, miss me with, like, that's what I'm saying, y'all. Erica, this is why I played E-Money's video, because I wanted y'all to hear from E-Money herself what her issue was with Bambi. So when Erica gets up here with this new narrative of you not feeding her daughter, I'm sorry, it's giving bullshit. Rashida says that's crazy because she's always seen Bam as a nurturer and a great mother to her kids. Erica says they have to do better because Imani is going off to college. Scrappy can be hot and cold, so she hopes that he sticks to it. Bambi and Jessica meet up and make candles, okay? She tells her about Rashida's event, and then they get into Scrappy going on a vacation with Imani and Erica for Imani's 18th birthday. I'm like, oh, y'all really trying to make Bam jealous. Bam says he's going on a smear campaign talking shit about me to anybody who will listen. He is. He absolutely is. And so is his mama. So he has his backup. I don't know why everybody... the only thing y'all can pay attention to is that Bambi has Erica Mena and Sierra bucking on her behalf because they have their own issues they're projecting onto this situation because ain't none of these niggas worth shit. So they got ain't shit niggas that they fucking with, and they see they homegirl got an ain't shit nigga, and now it's projection all over the place, okay? But essentially, it is a smear campaign. Because y'all are first trying to say that Bambi neglected E-Money, which I don't believe to be true. Then I feel like y'all are also trying to smear her by saying, hold up, what was the other thing that y'all was saying about her? Hold up. Oh, the thing Chaotic did. So Mama D says Diamond's pregnant, tells Chaotic. Chaotic tells Erica. Erica tells Bambi. Now the story that's being circulated amongst the group on the show is that Bambi told her homegirls a lie about Scrappy. So I guess that makes Bambi and Scrappy the same, right? He's lying on her. She didn't say anything about Diamond being pregnant because that didn't come from her. But somehow everybody's acting like Bambi's doing the exact same thing that Scrappy's doing. I haven't seen Bambi lie about Scrappy. She said he didn't pay the bills. He showed us he might have been paying them sometimes, but he was paying them late. You can still get evicted for paying the shit late. That still shows your irresponsibility as a father and a husband. That you are not paying your bills on time in order to keep your family from being evicted. So yeah, it's definitely feeling like y'all are smear campaign on Bam. And if Bam is that bad of a person, then let her showcase that on her own. Like, I feel like I can see where Erica ain't shit. I could see where Bambi wasn't shit for wanting to be with Scrappy and sticking beside him. I can see where Scrappy ain't shit. In this exact situation that we're talking about right now, no, I don't. This season, I have not seen Bambi really doing anything. I haven't. I'm sorry. I'm waiting for y'all to show me Bambi doing something this season, but I didn't see anything that Bambi has done in this season. Because let's keep it right there. Let's keep it to this season. How about that? Can we do that? No, we can't. Because y'all gonna always remind us about some shit that happened 12 years ago. Okay. We can't just keep it current. All right. Jessica, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. Yandy goes with Spice to the doctor's office. The doctor says that they need to wait a little longer so Spice can heal from the previous surgeries. But once she's healed a year from now, she can come back and have one surgery to get the hernia, the 2 hernias taken out all at once instead of having to have multiple surgeries, which makes her feel so much better. Y'all, I'm gonna Google this right quick because I know y'all like to argue and tussle. A hernia is a sac formed by the lining of the abdominal cavity. The sac comes through a hole or weak area in the strong layer of the belly wall that surrounds the muscle. This layer is called, what is it, fascia? Fascia? I'm not sure, okay? But a herniated, a hernia is just basically like a, what you call them, like the scar tissue, a little bubble forming in scar tissue, right? That can cause infection. That's because it's a bubble that what is it? A sac comes through a hole or weak area in a strong layer of the belly wall that surrounds the muscle. formed by lining of the abdominal cavity. Okay? Why am I telling y'all this? A hernia occurs when a weakness or a pre-existing opening in your muscle or connective tissue allows an organ or other tissue to push through the barrier. So how sometimes the weakness or opening is present at birth, but usually it develops during your lifetime. Okay. So they want you to believe that this hernia is something that can be developed over time. That's fine. But let's talk about hernias from surgery. Okay. Because I want y'all to understand that I believe, and I could be wrong, I believe that Spice got her hernia from getting BBLs, tummy tucks, or whatever fucking surgery that she unnecessarily got done to her body. I think that the hernia was caused by the surgery. As it says, it occurs through an opening or weakness in the muscle or the tissue, which tells me pregnancy usually causes hernias. Yes, pregnancy can cause hernias, but do you know what else? Listen, somebody said I had a hernia when I was born. We reading about it. Yes, I got y'all. But I believe you went out there to have surgery, had surgery and had a hernia from the cut in your stomach, not from having children. I think it was because you were having elective surgery so that you can have this weird ass BBL body that all of the Atlanta girls love to have. That's what I think. So it annoys me. It annoys me when she continuously tries to make everybody feel sorry for her as if this is an ailment that came out of nowhere, when no, you have went and gotten surgeries done to your body excessively. And now you have a hernia and issues because of it. And it makes me upset because you're putting yourself in harm's way and you are possibly taking yourself away from your children for vanity. The question, thank you for the super chat, boo. As a Capricorn, I can be petty sometimes, but it just depends on the situation, how serious it is. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Okay. I'm a Atlanta girl and my booty regular. I just go to the gym. Oh, so you trying to tell me that there aren't a lot of girls in Atlanta with BBLs? Is that what you're trying to tell me by telling me that you work out? So you don't be seeing the girls at the gym with you with BBLs trying to maintain? That's what you're telling me? That what you're telling me? You're telling me the girls don't have BBLs in Atlanta? That's what you're saying? Is that what you're telling me? I'm waiting. Oh, it's a lot. Oh, all right. So you know what we're talking about. You know what he's talking about. And what I am saying is, I absolutely do. I know you see him, bitch. I didn't live there and I see bitch, everybody on this show. Everybody on this show except for Rashida and Bambi. Except for Rashida and Bambi. I think Sierra got a BBL. I think Erica Mena got a BBL. Spice got a BBL. I don't know about Yandy, but it would make sense if Yandy had a BBL. Shekinah got a BBL. Carly got a BBL. Fuck. And that's just this show. That's just this show. Okay. Bondy is correct about Spice. I developed mine from years of weightlifting. Oh, all right. Something for me to be. But no, I did see the hernia when a man was picking something up heavy. I did see that. Okay. Definitely Yandy. No, Yandy didn't get one. I can't believe none of y'all talking about. Okay. I can't believe none of y'all talking about it at this point. I don't know what's going on, but all I know is most of the girls on this show, Amy is real. I see her in the gym. Okay, Amy do look real, but she had that diaper booty skirt on, and I wasn't sure. Suki Hana looks wild though. No, Mama D had one too. I know. Listen, I want to be Rashida. I don't give a fuck. I want to be Rashida because Rashida still look younger than all you hoes. Anyway, Rashida be on that treadmill with them Mrs. Still Your Girl arms. Rashida is another one that I feel like probably like women more than she would like to admit. Because Rashida always gave me, especially like now that she done got older, I'm like, Rashida, you need a girlfriend. Like Like Rashida, you need a girlfriend. Like your whole energy give me, you need a girlfriend, Rashida. And I say you need a girlfriend because I feel like if you can get you a night, like, come on, think about it. All the girls in y'all clique probably are way less headaches than the niggas that y'all go with. Okay, I'm just saying. Sierra look like Zsa Zsa Gabor. That's not a compliment, child. Y'all, let me press on with this, okay? Carly is shooting her next song featuring another successful Caribbean artist. Mita brings her some cake and champagne for her birthday to let Carly know that somebody cares about her, girl, because y'all know Carly always feel like don't nobody care about her. And I just kind of feel like, Carly, you're a victim. Like, you're just always playing victim to me. So I really don't care about Carly acting like don't nobody care about her, because Carly has been an asshole for years and just now decides she wants to play nice and play a victim with everybody. But Carly has been an asshole. I just want to say that. Okay. But anyway, I feel like I hope her and Mita fucking, because Carly needs somebody in her corner and she needs to fuck them, because that's the type of obsessed she gets about people. Carly, y'all know, last year threw a big old birthday party for Spice, and the fact that Spice is not there for her at all, she's feeling a way about it. Carly, stop doing shit for people with the expectation that they're going to do the same for you. You keep playing yourself. Mita and Carly talk about everything and basically decide to put all the blame on Shekinah. Okay, Shekinah is jealous of Carly and Spice's relationship. Yandy is also pissed off at her. So when they go to the revamp at, the grand reopening for Frost Bistro, they're gonna have a conversation. Okay, so Jock tells Bambi that Erica and Sierra were arguing with Scrappy, and it wasn't the time for them to do that because he was defensive, and it wasn't disrespectful at first, but it got there. And I'm like, why is it that Jock could clock the fact that the women weren't really being disrespectful to Scrappy at first? And Scrappy said some triggering things to them, and then the shit got escalated. Nobody really likes to talk about that part of how the fight happened, because y'all don't actually like to deal with the things that actually were said and done, and how Sierra and Erica got to that level with him. It didn't start out like that, but he is already on the defense. So anytime somebody brings up Bambi, he's going to automatically say it's all Bambi's fault. But let's continue to act as if Bambi and Scrappy are doing the same thing to each other. Okay, cool. That's fine. Erica talks to Yandy about all the bumping heads with Scrappy. All of the things that they went through. She says he shocked her coming to Puerto Rico for E-Money's birthday trip, and said that they co-parented very well. I said, wait a minute, Erica, because when we first talked about this, I thought that y'all like either jointly paid for the trip or he paid for the trip, as the daddy. But no, I mean, to celebrate him having to be off child support now that E-Money is 18, and you can stop fighting with him for help since, E-Money's 18 now. But it sounds like to me, this nigga caught a flight and crashed your trip. The way she explained it, it don't sound like he financially provided for this trip, but came and was able to reap the benefits of it. And I could be wrong about that, but it was the way she said it, girl. I was surprised when he popped up in Puerto Rico and we co-parented very well. I was like, so you fucked him? Because I want to know where he slept at. Did he get his own hotel room, or did you fuck him? Because it feel like you fucked him. It feel like he popped up and you got some dick and y'all was able to have a good time, and that's what you needed and that's what you wanted at the time. So you happy. Y'all was on vacation. You got the little dick you needed. You know what I'm saying? Got that old thing to your ass back. And now you good. Now you can be back on his side. That's what it sounds like to me. Now that Bambi is out of the situation. And he probably telling you all of the things that you always wanted to hear. He always really wanted you. Bambi wasn't shit. Bambi was just a placeholder. He was always really in love with you first. He always really wanted you. Telling you all of that shit while he dicking the fuck out your ass. Putting all of that dick juice in your brain. Telling you all these lies to pump you up so that you can come back to the States and proceed to embarrass yourself on his behalf by fighting with Bambi when there's literally nothing for y'all to fight about at this juncture, okay? Rashida tries to get Erica and Bambi to talk. Scrappy wasn't at the grand reopening, and we're so glad for that because he would have made the situation even worse. Bam says, I don't know what there is to talk about, but I'll sit down and talk with her because I'm here to film scenes and I know what it is. So Erica says that she wants E-Money to have a relationship with her siblings. Bam says the door is open. Okay, I just got my new place. Her same furniture is there. So if she wants to come, she can come. Y'all, I was watching Jamie, my Jamie. And, you know, because I have to differentiate between candy-coated Jamie and my Jamie, okay? Jamie, that's me. So Jamie was like, she was trying to figure out why E-Money's furniture was at Bambi's house. And I'm like, because Scrappy didn't have nowhere to put the furniture. Probably because she paid for it, but probably because he didn't have enough money and Mama D didn't have enough space in her garage for the furniture. So Bambi took the furniture to put in her place to make sure that her place is set up. Meaning that I have 3 kids, but you know, we might want to use this bedroom eventually. So I'm going to take it to my fucking house. And if she ever wants to come and stay, the room is already set up the way it was. People make like she was staying in a guest bedroom, y'all. That's what it sounded like to me. That's what it sounded like to me. But it also felt like, where was he going to put E-Money furniture? Because he didn't have no fucking house at the time. He was staying in hotels and putting his shit over at Mama D's house. So where was he going to put the furniture? That's why she had it, because where he was going to put it, okay? So she's welcome to E-Money coming over to her house. Erica says, but she hasn't been there. And Bambi was like, to my new place? I just moved there. Well, she hasn't been to the old place in a while. She hasn't been there in quite some time, Bambi. And Bambi was like, I have footage of her being at the house. Yeah, when I wasn't there. Bambi was like, I have footage of her being there, you know, when I wasn't there. So yeah, she has been at the house. And so Erica says, yeah, Bambi, she's been at the house when you weren't there because she doesn't feel comfortable with you because you've been mistreating her. And I'm just like, I don't like the way Erica is leading this conversation. I'm going to just keep it a buck with y'all. I don't, because I feel like you kept trying to catch Bambi up in some shit. If Bambi did not have evidence saying that your daughter had been at her house, you would try to make it seem like Bambi is the reason that E-Money wasn't able to come and spend time with her dad because Bambi was making her feel uncomfortable. When what it looked like is that if she did feel uncomfortable, Bambi would remove herself so E-Money could spend time with her dad. Somehow we're still saying that that's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem that whenever E-Money went to see her dad, Bam wasn't there. But Bam mistreated her. So if Bam mistreated her, why does she need to be there? Isn't it better for her not to be there when E-Money goes to see her dad if Bambi ain't shit? Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Bam says, let's keep it 100. And Erica scoots up. Okay, yeah, let's keep it 100. Okay, so we done already jumped off the porch. The porch has been jumped off of. Bam says, your daughter told me you abused her. To me, I feel like somebody gave Bambi the heads up that they was going to try to like create this whole you mistreated E-Money thing. Somebody gave Bambi the heads up. Bambi came to this scene, I feel like, well aware of what was going to be said. So she had her ducks in a row for when you came at her with the bullshit, Erica. I don't think you were ready for Bambi to be as prepared for you as she was. Because as soon as Erica said that shit about you mistreating her daughter, she popped out with that police report and she had that shit readily available on her phone later on to show to Rashida. Okay? So that's what made me feel like Bambi knew what was going to happen when she came to this scene. In the confessional, and I didn't like this. I wish they would have let the scene play out a little bit more, but they cut out a lot of the conversation and basically had Erica explain that she went to the police with she went to pick up E-Money from Bambi and Scrappy's house with a police escort because he didn't drop E-Money off on time. Now, to me, I feel like this was a tad bit unnecessary. Like, E-Money is a teenager. Why do you need to go to the daddy house, who you know probably in there smoking weed? Why do you have to go to his fucking house with the police and knock on the door to get your teenage daughter to come out if she's always been on your side and it's always been my mama, and don't be talking about my mama and don't be dealing with my mama no any kind of way? If that's the case, when your mama came to get you, you would have just left with your mama. There would have been no need for the police to be called. But I feel like Erica was, having one of them moments. Oh, y'all want to play with me? I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. So she got the police, brought them over to Bambi and Scrappy's house. And Scrappy gets pissed off. And what does he do? Bring up the fact that E-Money said she had bruises and shit on her. What about you, a bruising E-Money? You bringing the police to my house. What about you, a bruising E-Money? That's what he said. And then once Erica was investigated, and they found that there was no child abuse that they could tell, they dropped the case. But he was using that to try to get full custody of E-Money for two reasons. So you can have E-Money at the house helping with the 3 kids that Bambi has, so you don't have to be there as much. And also so you don't have to pay child support. You were trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone by flipping that shit on Erica. Now, to me, Erica, there is no amount of apologizing that would make me look at that man and think that he would not try to play me like that again. He tried to make it seem as if you were really abusing your child. And to be clear, I don't think you were abusing her in I'm just beating the shit out of E-Money at every turn. But I do think you are one of those angry young mothers that was raised to physically harm their children when you feel you're disciplining them. But you're not really disciplining them. You're acting out of rage. So they say something disrespectful, you get mad, you haul off and hit them. You're not really teaching them discipline. You're teaching them abuse. That's what you're teaching them. Discipline would be you controlling your emotions first, showcasing your own discipline over your own anger, and then calming down so that you could think about a way to really affect your child's psyche in the discipline. A way that is not going to be just you hauling off and hitting her. I know a lot of young mothers, Erica's age, that are angry. They didn't get a lot of help. They had to fight tooth and nail with the baby daddy the whole time, and they are tired and frustrated most of the time. So yes, their children will get the brunt of their exhaustion, their impatience, and their anger issues. And they will be able to mask it as discipline, because that is what we were raised to believe. You get hit by your parent, you deserve it, is discipline. But when it happens initially, it feels like betrayal and abuse sometimes, which is why initially you were mad at your mom because she put her hands on you. You were mad at her. So you went to your daddy and your stepmama and you told them, and they felt like they was protecting you because of what you said. You a child. So I ain't even gonna really fault you, because if they were being grown and mature about their shit, you wouldn't be able to manipulate them the way you did. Okay? Which you didn't want to go home and deal with your mama. So you tell your daddy and your stepmama that your mama is abusing you so that you don't have to go back home with your mama and deal with whatever crazy shit she got going on. And I bet you any money that Erica wasn't always that bad. But see, when them 2 extra babies came and that nigga wasn't doing what he was supposed to be doing, Erica had twin babies and one of them has autism. And we suspect the baby daddy is a married nigga who she didn't even tell us about until the babies was like 1 year old or some shit. So for me, I feel like Erica has anger issues from her childhood. She has not made good decisions in partners. And I think that type of lifestyle will make a young woman angry. And if she doesn't know how to deal with her anger, then yeah, she'll act it out on her children. She will. And on some level, legally, in actuality, it is child abuse. But it is absolutely being used in this situation so Scrappy doesn't have to pay child support, and so he can get some help for Bambi with the 3 kids. I absolutely think that E-Money recognized that her dad might have been using her. Bambi might have been using her to help with those 3 younger siblings. I do feel like that. But it's better, I guess, when you go back over to your mama house and then you only have to deal with your 2 little sisters, rather than dealing with the 4-year-old, the 1-year-old, the 2-year-old, Bambi, and Scrappy with the bullshit. Of course, you love your mom more. That's your mama. You're going to feel more comfortable dealing with your mama after y'all make up. But initially, I think you let the police report and all of that shit happen. E-Money, I think you told your dad and your stepmom that's what happened to you. I think you did. And that's why Scrappy was able to take that and use it against Erica, because Erica had brought the police to his house. And I can pretty much guess that pissed him the fuck off, which is why he went ham the way he did. Okay. But now she's saying that Scrappy apologized, but Bambi didn't apologize for going along with what was said. Okay. So she wants Erica, to me, is saying that she wanted Bambi to apologize. No, you wanted to humble Bambi. You wanted to sit in front of Bambi with this smirk on your face and do the nanny boo boo, bitch. You thought you got a better nigga, but you didn't. And guess what? Me and him cool now too. So you did all of that throwing the nigga in my face, and guess what? He back with me too. He back ringing my doorbell. He back smiling in my face. Y'all going through y'all little divorce, and he's still coming to me. Girl, you should not be that excited about that. You should not be using him as a flex over Bambi, because he did you so fucking dirty. And now he's doing Bambi dirty. Y'all, when they come back from Erica explaining what happened with the police report and all of that shit, she says to Bambi, "You fighting for child support just like I did, bitch. And what's your point? Is she not supposed to? Or did he make you think that Bambi was the one that was stopping him from giving you the money that you needed?" Because that's what it feel like to me. It feel like the nigga that didn't want to fully give you everything you needed found a scapegoat and was telling you the whole time that, oh, because I got to do this for Bambi. Oh, because I got to do this for our 3 kids. I can't help you out with E-Money because I got to do this over here. Making her have more resentment towards Bambi, and thinking that Bambi is the one that was keeping him from doing what he was supposed to be doing, instead of seeing it as it really is, which is him trying to find other people to blame for why he's being lazy and irresponsible and not doing what he said he would do, what's expected of him, and what is the right thing for him to do as a grown-ass man with 2 families. Okay, let's continue on. Bam says, "Why you calling me a bitch? I ain't never called you a bitch." Erica says, "Because you a bitch." So we're still on Erica's side at this point, right? Y'all still feel like y'all team Erica is all Bam's fault. Okay, fine. Bam is trying to keep her cool in this situation, but she gonna throw a slug at you because you called her a bitch. So she was like, "Yeah, I'm the wife too. I'm the wife too." Erica says he wanted to marry me first. What did E-Money say? What did E-Money say in the video? This exact same shit. Erica says, "When I see you on the street, you know what it is." Bam says, "So what, you want to square up?" And I like the way they edited that scene together, because I think they off-tracked the sound from the video. But if you actually was listening to what was said, because when you was watching it, it made it seem like Bambi was the one that said, "So what, you want to square up?" And then Erica jumped up. But you could hear Erica saying, in the melee of them arguing, Erica says, "When I see you on the street, you know what it is." And Bambi says, "So what, you want to square up?" And to me, that was her being exasperated. Like, bitch, you want to fight me over what? A nigga that I'm divorcing? You want to fight me over some shit that you didn't forgave this nigga for? I don't owe you anything, bitch. I'm not your baby daddy. I don't owe you nothing. I don't owe you anything. Girl, I guess. Erica jumps up and Bam was just sitting there like, you ain't gonna do shit. You ain't gonna do shit. I don't know why people in the comments online on Instagram thought that Bambi was scared. I'm like, I don't think Bambi was scared at all. Bambi was giving, girl, you look dumb. First of all, as soon as she jumped up, all of the security guards, shout out to Roxanne, the crazy 88s popped up in all of they black. Bambi knew not to jump up because she wasn't going to be able to get to her. As soon as Erica jumped up, at least 5 or 6 security guards circled them. So when Bambi stayed seated, it was given, bitch, I'm not scared of you. Stop fucking playing with me. You know we not going to fight with all these security guards around. So you can jump up and act big and bad all you want to, but you already know what it is. Meaning that if it really brought down to it, ain't nobody scared and we can bust a grape in a fucking food fight, bitch. And I would like to remind everybody, the last time I seen Bambi fight, Bambi fought Erica Pinkett. Bambi was standing there like nothing was going on. She was like, you know, she just had like a confused look on her face when Erica Pinkett mentioned her miscarriage. And then out of nowhere, Erica Pinkett's flopping all over the fucking place like a wet fish out of water. That's how quick and nonchalant Bambi is when she want to fight. So I don't think that Bambi was scared, okay? I just think Bambi was like, girl, they not going to let us fight. So I'm not even about to do all this pump faking like we about to do something. You know they not going to let us fight. But you jump up and it looks like you more about it than I am, even though we both know they not going to actually let us touch each other. Come on, man. Get the fuck out of here with that. That was Bambi's energy to me. Okay, while Erica is getting extremely emotional right now, screaming and howling. Okay, she's getting emotional, saying that Bambi lied, and she, you know, because they separated them. Bambi got up and walked out. You know, and she was telling Rashida and Yandy that she forgave Scrappy because he took accountability. Why can't she? She doesn't owe you anything, first of all. Second of all, like she said, I'm not taking accountability for some shit I didn't do. Your baby daddy is the one that tried to get your kid taken from you. Your baby daddy is the one that filed the police report on you. I'm a witness and I'm going to stick beside my husband if that's what he wanted me to do. Stupid on Bam's part, absolutely. But essentially, most people in that situation would have probably done the same thing. Either stuck beside their husband when he decided to call the police because he felt like his daughter was being abused. You would have done the same thing. Stuck beside it or stayed the fuck out of it. Okay? But anyway, she getting emotional. Bambi lied. Not Scrappy lied. Bambi lied. Why can't Bambi apologize to her? You wanted Bambi to humble herself before you because you think that you're better than her. Erica thinks that she's better than everybody. Okay? Erica has always thought that she was like more prettier, more classier. She just always thought she was better than everybody. And Bambi is always reminding her, you're just a baby mama. It's fucked up, but that's what they do to each other. Erica tries to act like she's above Bambi in some capacity. And bitch, you need to come and bow down and humble yourself and apologize to me. But it's like, girl, I am not about to humble myself and apologize to somebody that's helping the same nigga that did the shit to both of us to take me down. Like, if you really wanted that from Bambi, don't help Scrappy. Don't help Scrappy. And don't be mad at Bambi for trying to get child support from him now that they're getting a divorce. What else was she supposed to do? I'm just saying, y'all. Like I'm dealing with what my notes are saying. Okay. Bam says Rashida knew what was gonna happen. You set her up. That's how Bam felt. Girl, you set yourself up. You knew it was gonna happen. Bam shows Rashida the police report that says Scrappy was trying to get custody of E-Money. Erica called the police. It backfired because E-Money said Erica abused her. Bam says it wasn't her, it was him. And y'all, I'm sorry, but I believe it. The only thing I think Bambi did was stuck beside him while he did it because she don't like Erica because she thinks that Erica still wants Scrappy. She still won't fuck him. So if this helps keep you from fucking my husband, then I'm going to help him get custody of his daughter. so that I can stop having to worry about whatever the fuck is going on between y'all. Instead of recognizing that Scrappy ain't shit and you just need to leave him alone. She did that now. She's divorced him, so she picked it up eventually. Okay, it took her a minute. All right. Bam says it wasn't her, it was Scrappy. Bam says if she comes on set again, I quit. Because y'all know Erica is not a part of the cast. Bambi is. So you wasn't really supposed to be there. They brought you in here so that you can do this whole thing with Scrappy. Shekinah comes up to Jessica. Okay, because now we got to flip over to that because Bambi leaves. Shekinah comes up to Jessica. Hold up. I want to make sure I'm getting that right. Yes, Shekinah got there, came up to Jessica talking about, I know you fucked that boy. Y'all, I can't stand Shekinah. Oh my God. But I'm also tired of Jessica acting as if she's always triggered when somebody brings up Nick Cannon, because bitch, you want to talk about Nick Cannon. Stop it. Yandy and Carly talk. Yandy was told, Spice told Carly not to tell Yandy what was going on with her when she was in the hospital. Spice said, I never said that. I never said that. Okay. So she's saying that Carly is a liar. She never said anything about not telling people how she was doing. She was in the hospital. She couldn't even walk. I'm like, just because you couldn't walk don't mean you couldn't talk. But okay. Hold up. Shekinah says, she told me not to come too. And Carly starts going crazy. Oh, wait a minute, bitch, because I got the receipts. Yeah, I can't stand when Carly be getting real excited for no reason. Oh, wait a minute, because bitch, I got the receipts on you right now. Calm your crackhead ass down. That's why I'm blocked by Carly Red right now. Because I call her a crackhead along with, because she be acting like a crackhead. Like, why is you spazzing out right now like this instead of being calm about your shit? Apparently, Carly Red has text message evidence proving that Mita told Shekinah to come and see about Spice. And I feel like I feel like Carly was telling the truth in that moment, because Shekinah didn't say shit else. Shekinah just sat there on her phone. And then she said, Shekinah started calling her, a copycat ass bitch. You moving across the street from a bitch. You old groupie ass bitch. And then Carly says, you won't call me a groupie? Well, you fucking married men. And everybody got quiet. Boy, when she said that Shekinah was fucking married men, Shekinah went, now, bitch, you know that's my personal business. Now, why would you bring that up on set like this? Bitch, I thought we was cool. How you gonna bring up some shit that you knew about me in real life? No, you did not just bring that up in front of all these people, bitch. That was the look on Shekinah's face. Shekinah had to regroup. So remember how I told y'all, about Shekinah? Usually the girls that come off like they might be lesbians, they also be fucking married niggas. That's why you don't ever see them with nobody. I still feel like, Shekinah is one of the internalized homophobic DL women. They probably are really attracted to women, but will never admit it. Y'all know I always say that about Shekinah, and I stand on that. I don't care what Shekinah's talking about. Shekinah can bring up every dick she wants to, girl. We all like dick. What that mean? We all like dick. What that mean? What that supposed to mean? You ain't lying, Bondy. I get the same vibes from Shekinah. Oh, yeah. Kitty clicking down. You can't tell me no different. You can't tell me no different, bitch. Y'all be showing up a certain way. Like the angry hood girls that act like they don't like other girls, but secretly be trying to get somebody to on that. Yeah. Okay. I know y'all. Okay. I've made mistakes in my life. Anyway, Shekinah starts saying that she's done. That Carly done fucked the nation. I said, oh, you had to go and look through your notes where you wrote all your one-liners about Carly. She was looking through her phone, and then she was like, you didn't fuck the nation. And I was just like, girl, not you pulling out the one-liner from your phone to use on Carly. That was hilarious. And then Kurt comes in to calm everybody down and says that they done ran off his customers at his grand opening. I said, nigga, please. Ain't nobody run off y'all customers. Okay. You already talking about how you gonna sell them $300 tickets to sit at the table that Bambi and Erica was arguing at. Shut up. Oh Lord. All right, y'all. I was trying to get out of here before 2:30, but y'all see how it happened? Y'all see how it happened? Let me read some of these. Let me see. Did I read this one, April? I don't know if I read. Let me go. I'm glad I'm remembering shit, because y'all know a bitch be forgetting. I ain't even see all these super chats. Okay, hold up. Shanice, thank you for the super chat. Well, I read that one. Thank you. I read that one. Okay, Makai, here's where it starts. Thank you. Looking at the argument with Erica and Bambi made me feel like E-Money created triangulation based on who she got her way with. Just like her motherfucking daddy. Just like her motherfucking daddy, girl. Yes. Thank you, Mary Sparkles. Like, well, growing up equals realizing that Scrappy was crappy. To me, that's what it feels like. That's what it feels like has happened since I've become an adult, more so in my mind and spirit, and started seeing people for who they are versus who I want them to be. When you start seeing people for who they are versus who you want them to be, everybody gonna get mad about it, but don't fall back on that. You saving yourself a lot of heartache and headache fucking around with people, expecting them to be better than they're actually showing you they're capable of. Miss Junior Renee Full. Okay, I think that's what that says. Thank you for the super chat. Love your channel. The reality is both of them are in competition with one another and have always been. Bambi, like I read that one, likely had children to even compete. I said that I don't feel like that's what happened. I feel like, she was over the dickmatized. That's why she getting pregnant. Ain't nobody getting pregnant because they trying to spite some bitch. No, they getting pregnant because that dick be all in their guts all the time. Bitch can't even, really heal 100% before he back trying to fuck on you and get you pregnant again. I think he got her pregnant to keep her. I don't think her having babies had anything to do with Erica. I think that he was getting her pregnant thinking that as many babies as he put in her, he would be able to keep her. That's what I think. Because that's what usually happens. Women will stay in bullshit a lot longer than they should because they got a baby with the nigga. So I think that he very much put that pressure on her for her to give him that coochie before she was ready so that he could feel appreciated. And that's how she ended up with them 3 kids so close one after each other. D. Johnson, thank you for the super chat. E-Money is going to be just like Regine. She's going to realize if her daddy disrespects women on regular, you're not exempt now that you're a woman. Oh, yeah. That's a lesson a lot of us young girls had to learn. Your daddy being disrespectful to any woman means that when you become a woman, he's going to call you a bitch. Just know that. You will be called a bitch. April Glow, thank you for the super chat. I didn't like them joking about her being a Debbie Downer. I can't imagine having 3 kids in 4 years. I can just imagine the postpartum depression, and they're poking fun at it. Imani knows nothing about parenting. Child, hush. Thank you, April. I agree. I was like, Debbie Downer, you mean the bitch might be going through postpartum and y'all up in here acting like she tripping? Okay, Erica, like it's real, it's giving real male identified, bitch. Thank you, Miko, for being a member for a month. Thank you, love. It's disturbing to people who sincerely reveling in Bambi hurt. Imani, nothing but a hurt child listening to her mom complain about Bambi at home. That's what it sounds like to me, Miko. I'm glad it's not just me, girl. Makai, thank you for the super chat. I sent another chat, but my conclusion is E-Money sways depending on Scrappy, which causes Erica and Bambi to go at it due to Scrappy's triangulation. Makai, you and I are here. You and I are here. California Cutie, thank you. You're sometimes misunderstood. Yeah, okay, I read that, but I just wasn't reading all of these. Okay, thank you. I read this one too. Thank you, DeQuasia. And thank you, Gardens and Goddess, for being a member for a month. Thank you, love. I appreciate you. And thank you, Ellen Worlds, for the super sticker. I appreciate y'all so much for supporting my channel. I really, really do. Okay, because bitch, I'm in here going through all the emotions trying to entertain y'all. Okay. Shekinah was screaming online recently. I don't have time for her, girl. Sierra was online too, talking about Eric. Eric. I was just kind of like, girl, move on away from me with this. They had that little girl going in on Bambi. She probably going through it mentally. My 1-year-old drains me, so I get the postpartum, and I'm married with tons of help. It's hard when you got help, and they over there offering damn near no help, telling her, bitch, you over here complaining and you can't take care of your 3 kids by yourself. What's wrong with you? Who the fuck can take care of 3 kids by themselves? I don't want them. If y'all think I'm supposed to be able to take care of 3 kids by myself under the age of 4, bitch, I don't want them. CPS, come get them. Okay? Fuck out of here. Right? Like, how is Erica acting like she don't know why Bambi pissed when she's literally been through scrappy BS? And that is the major thing for me here, y'all. It's not that I don't see Bambi also being a pick-Misha or being male-identified, male-centered, being stupid behind some dick. It's not that I don't see that. It's that I see Erica getting dogged out for a way longer period of time, having Scrappy do way worse shit to her in that time frame, and her still coming behind him to help him pick up the pieces to hurt this other woman. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. That is what I see. That is what I see. And that to me makes Erica, it makes Erica a bad guy. I'm sorry. It makes her a villain in this story because you care more about one-upping Bambi than actually growing as a woman and protecting yourself from falling into the trap with your baby daddy, who is very good at triangulation and apparently making his dick touch your heart. Yeah, get the dick to touch your heart. It's over. You know, it's unfortunate. I get it. I so get it. I get it. Child, nigga had me bent over the side of the bed last night. I ain't even want to be here. Here I am, bent over the side of the bed. But also I feel like, you know, my husband go to work every day and work real hard and stuff and pay health insurance and, you know, pay mortgage and stuff like that on time. So for me, like, it's okay to give him the positive reinforcement of my coochie. I don't know why y'all out here giving the rest of these niggas positive reinforcement with your coochie. I don't know. Because you want the dick. I understand, girl. Sometimes it's just great. You know, you just really want to get the dick, but you can't be all emotionally invested. You can't be over here taking L's, embarrassing yourself, fighting on behalf of dick. Just get the dick and get out. That's it. That's how I feel. All right, all right, y'all. I love y'all so much. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Make sure y'all like the video. This was a long one. Okay, but it's like 800 and something people in the room, and it's been 800 and something people up in here for a minute. So I'm guessing y'all enjoyed it, bitch. Miss Cookie Ray, thank you so much for the super chat. It's giving Tyra and Amina. It's not giving Tyra and Amina, girl. We wish it was giving Tyra and Amina. Tyra and Amina, to me, are way better women. I'm sorry. Tyra and Amina are low-key way better women because even though they did have this moment of using Peter's dick against one another, at some point, they both was just like, girl, why are we doing this? He ain't shit. I know, right? He ain't shit. All right, friend. So if we just gonna be cool. And, you know, if we did back, we did back, but we won't take it personal because we know what the dick do. Okay, cool. Bam. We good now. They're doing it for the kids. It's for the kids. Okay? Right. It's no longer okay when you're over 40, which is why Amina and Tara ain't about to be nowhere fighting over no fucking Peter. They would never. At this point, I could not see them embarrassing themselves in that way. They just did a reality show together, all 3 of them. Amina has a man. Peter still wants both of them. He would take both of them. He act like he's so in love with Tara. Tara act like she low-key trying to like pull her pussy away from him, but it's still so difficult. But she know better. Up here is telling her no. But her body's telling her yeah, baby. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to pull out Robert right quick. Oh, girl, you just know Dirty Feet Pete was dicking them girls all the way down. A nigga that don't have nothing but his center of gravity right here. Like, all you see from Peter is him like this. Like, Peter is always, his body is always in some form of a C. He never really stands up straight or none of that. You know why? Because the dick is heavy. The dick is heavy. It's where his center of gravity is. It's what he's good at. This is the position this nigga is always in. Okay? It come up from way up and through here. Okay? Like this. Because he always got a bitch like this. Okay? I'm just letting y'all know, niggas with that posture, be careful. Their dick will touch your heart and you'll lose your life. All right. I love y'all. Y'all have a good rest of y'all.